Hi, Lisa. Hang on. Let me fix the camera here a second. Let's see. That's pretty good. A little bright. Let's go ahead and zoom in one. Well, I guess that's pretty good. Okay, we got some glare, but other than that, where's that glare coming from? Right there? Maybe it's my overhead. I'm not sure where that glare's coming from. This lamp. Let me lean over there. Nope, it's not that lamp. I'm not sure where that glare's coming from. Oh, well. Okay, so I got out all the Poe stuff so we can work on Poe today. Hi, Kat, Arlene, Karen, Elaine, Lisa, Hey, Melody, good to have you back. Now, you don't overdo, girl. Don't overdo. You chill, you watch, you chill. Okay? Mitz, Pamela, Melody J, Karen, who else? Ray, hi Pacola, hi Paula, other Paula. I'm guessing it's not Journal Artista, different Paula, Lisa, Kathy Berg, Karen. So hi guys, yeah. So I got out a whole bunch of the posts. I just threw it out here for a thumbnail. So I could probably fix this a little. Let's go that way. Sorry, I have to kind of dilly with it there. I think that's pretty good. Maybe up just a little. There we go. All right, there we go. Hi, Jersey. Hi, Susan. I know I'm probably missing somebody. Okay, yeah, lurk in bed and watch. Exactly, Melody. Yeah. So we are going to work in the Poe book today. This is the Poe box. These are the Poe accoutrements. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, I probably won't finish doing all of this, all the cut and paste of all the text. I think, let's see how many lines do I have done. 1, 2, 3, 4, I should say stanzas. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 11. I've got 11 out of 18 done. So I don't have much more to go, really. I've got 11 pages out of the 18. Hi, Kenny. Hi, Mama 4. I got my cranberry juice so I can get my voice going. It started raining. So now the barometric pressure and the weather, So I got to get my voice going here. Sherry, Darla. I know I'm probably missing some people. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. We're going to try to decorate this Poe book. And, of course, Eileen's not here. Hi, Nick and Tina. Ray. So, Barbara, if you're joining us for the first time or watching the recording, sorry, guys, I'll try to get my voice going. I got a fan blowing on me, too. I might have to go make some hot coffee. I spent some time before the show to say good morning to everybody in chat. It is a chat show. So if you're one of these people that says, I can't get past all the talking, well, then this show's not for you. That's all I can say, or just put it on mute and watch. But we who are here, and we invite you to be here if you can at the live show, have a lot of fun. Hi, Kathy Arbor. Kathy Arbor's been teaching a drawing class every Thursday at 1 Eastern. So if y'all are interested in some drawing classes, Kathy Arbor, right there in the chat, click on her name, go to her channel, sub, and then go watch her shows on Thursday at 1 Eastern. So yeah, we'll see how it goes today. I'm gonna go. Hang on, guys. I thought I could talk. I thought I could talk today. Poe and Bob are gonna hang out for a minute. Let me go make me some hot coffee. Hang on. I can't cough the whole show. Okay, I'll go back down and get it in a minute. You don't start talking till you start streaming. All right, let's see. Who else is here? Elaine, let's see. This Paula here is in the UK. One Eastern would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe be 7 p.m. your time, Paula. You're 6 hours ahead until daylight savings time. Then when we go to daylight savings time, I think it's 5 hours. Right now, you're 6 hours ahead. So yeah, because it's 9:15 here right now, Eastern. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Cosmetti. How you doing, Trisha? Anybody else I missed? Okay. I gotta catch my breath too. Hi, Karen. Let's see. Carla V. I think I caught everybody. Thanks, everybody. Is the thumbs up working today? Can y'all try the thumbs up and make sure it takes? Because on Monday it wasn't taking. Remember? Well, it did for some. For some people, were having it wouldn't click or wouldn't take, or it wouldn't take. So could y'all check and see if the thumbs up are working? It's I have a lot of thumbs up already. So yeah. So anyway, we'll see how the time goes. I did buy a Poe book for a giveaway. Whether we give it away today, I thought about doing it today since we're doing a big Poe, so we can do a Poe giveaway, a Poe color book giveaway. And it's not just the Raven, it's all different ones of his writings, just excerpts, it's not everything that he's obviously, but a Poe color book. Yeah. Thanks, Elaine. Yours work. Okay, it's working. Thanks, guys. Hi, Nancy. Thanks, Skinny Cat. So, yeah, I think this is kind of a cool book. So I ordered it for a giveaway. I bought the Jade Summer one too, but I bought that one for myself. But I thought this one might be, because it had so much in it, that might be a good giveaway. Before we get crack-a-lackin', I will go ahead. Let me continue to say good morning to a few people, and then I want to show y'all, catch you up on my Inktobers. I do have them stacked out here. Not in any particular order. Hey, Julie Topaz, happy wonderful Wednesday to you too. Hi, Laughing Dog Book Nook. Violet, Cynthia, let's see, who else am I missing? Christina. I said hi to Lisa. I know I'm probably missing some. Don't forget, guys, if you're talking to me, put it in caps. Make sure you have live chat selected at the top. Because if you don't have live chat, if you just have top chat, you won't see all the chat. So make sure you have live chat checked at the top, and make sure your little wheel, your little setting wheel is at 720 or 1080p. So you're watching in HD. You bought the Jade Summer one, Sherry Bug? Yeah. So I might get to that, later this month. Let me get, where's the book? Oh, where did I put it? Let's see, where did I put it? Here it is. The Jade Summer Edgar Allan Poe book. And it's got like very realistic type, to color scenes. Scenes from Poe. So yeah, we'll try to color in that this maybe next week. All right, let's see. Oh, well, I'm glad to have you, Queen Sassy. Diana, let's see, Diane, Michelle. I'm probably missing some people, but thanks, everybody. So let me go ahead and quickly go through my Inktobers. They're big, and when I post them on, I post them on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and I have an album on Facebook of all my Inktober 2019. Of course, on Instagram, you can see them all instantly. And then I just post it every day on Twitter as well. So now we're up to day 16. I've not done today's Inktober. I still have to do today's Inktober. Well, my cover, it also, when I photographed it with this feather. I photographed it with the feather touching the ink blot down here. So, yeah, I photographed it like that. But anyway, I know 16 more to go. I do have my list. I'm working off of my list, checking my list off as I go. I think I might need to do, I did Gamera, and I might need to do another Japanese monster. I might do that today. We'll see. So, yeah, exactly, Sherry Bug. They're not too small that you have to get in there with magnifying glass. Yeah. On the Jade Summer is big enough to color. Yeah. Hi, Teresa. And then I've got little bits of stuff from Teresa, from Faithful. Different ones have sent me little bits and bobs of, and I think probably they're all mixed up by now. And some of them are in my Fibs book, and then some of them I have out here to use in the Poe book. And I also would like to, I don't know if we'll get time, but I'd like to do the little box. This one. I got this at Tuesday morning for like $3. This little box here, this Tim Holtz box that has all the little cubbies in it. And you can take them out and rearrange them, or let's see if I can get one. There we go. So little boxes. And what I'd like to do with this little book box is do an Edward Gorey box. So something with Edward Gorey in that one. And Annie V, who she's never here. She's not on social media. She just watches. And she sent me this. So I think I'm going to try to do an Edward Gorey box. All right. So let's see now. Looking around, seeing if I'm missing anything. All right. Let's do this. All right, let me flip through my Inktobers, make sure I say hi to everybody. Hi, Seeking My Crafty Tribe. Well, we hope you found it here. I don't know if I follow you. Are you new, Seeking, or have you just don't come around very often? So, yeah, good to have you. Hi, Stephanie. So, okay. So that was my intro page. And again, these are in no particular order. They're all out of order from day 1 to, day 15. Yes, isn't it, Julie? The configuration box. That's what it's called. Yeah, thanks, Julie. Okay, so I'm going to flip through them. I'm going to just flip through them real quick. If those that don't know, this is Finn Gooley. He's our Saturday night scary movie host. On TV. So anyway, that's Finn Gooley. Yeah. So I'm just going to flip through the Predator, King Kong, Cyclops, Gargoyles, Wolfman, everybody said he looked sad. Well, he was sad. He was sad in the movie. Lon Chaney Jr., Creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein. Do y'all know who this is? This is one of my favorites because it makes me laugh. Invisible Man, Phantom of the Opera, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Mistress of the Dark. Dracula, or is that Dracula? And let me see, Nosferatu. This is the Thing from Another World. The Thing from Another World, and Gamera. So that's what I got done so far. And there's an extra one. If you counted, then there's 6. That would be 6, not including this, is 16, because Frankenstein was not part of the. He's like a pre-Inktober. I did it before Inktober started, like a preview. So there is one extra in there. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do today. I probably have to check off a couple more. Yeah, I got to check off the thing here. The Thing from Another World. What else? It's Nosferatu. Let's see. I like to do the Bride of Frankenstein. Well, I mean, I got to do a lot more of these, but The Mummy, that would be a good one too. I mean, they're all good ones to do. They're movie monsters, right? So I've just been checking them off as I go. Okay, then a couple other things. I don't know that we'll have time to do it today because I want to jump right into Poe, but I want to. Oh, thank you, Laughing Dog Book Nook. Do you want us to call you Laughing Dogs, or do you want us to call you a nickname or something? It's fine with me. I'll call you Laughing. Oh, let's see. Who else? Hi, Janet. Janet's doing some awesome seed packets. Okay, so y'all know, let me just real quick here. Let me move this over because this box is tall. I have my Jane. This is my Jane Davenport. I just call it my Jane journal because I have taken apart 3 of her books and put them in here. I've taken about 3 of her journaling books and taken them apart and added them to my book here. So I call it my Jane journal because that's what's in here. Plus, all my swatching, testing, all my, I got ink splashes, and I've just got all kinds of things in this book. So what I thought I would add to this book next, because it is a chunky book. You can see right here, and all it is just one of those. It's not usually this thick. It's usually that thick right there. See, I've broken the spine there. It is really chunky, and I'm using it for ideas, swatches, note taking from some art books and things. Hi, Mark. And so I did get 2 other books. I'm not going to probably do this today because I got to get crack-a-lackin' on Poe. And if we do a Poe color book giveaway, make sure you give me thumbs up, guys, so we can do a giveaway. But I did get this one. I got along with 4 or 5 mysteries that I bought last weekend when we went up to see Denise. Stopped by her Barnes and Noble, which is my favorite Barnes and Noble. And I bought, I think, 4 or 5 mysteries, and I bought this. I did tweet a picture of it. So anyway, this is Lisa Congdon's Find Your Artistic Voice, The Essential Guide to Working Your Creative Magic. I thought this would be a good one to discuss on the show, right? And then I'll write notes too, in here. So you probably recognize her style. Really this is kind of shows like her style. If you've seen her online, I think she has online courses too. I'm not sure, but I think I've seen them advertised on Instagram or somewhere. You see so much, it's hard to remember everything you see. Mark, did Mark say he's making some more journals? Yeah, y'all, Mark, if you want to put your email in there, you'll probably have to not put .com because it may not take. But if you put your email in there, people can email you to buy the journal that I'm working in here. This one was made by Mark. It's a faux leather journal, and that's my Poe book. So I just saw Janet talking about it. So anyway, this one might be kind of, I've only just started. I'm only up to what, like page 17. So, but it's got all kinds of little notes from other artists. And so, yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Again, I've just really just started it. But I thought I would use my Jane journal to take my notes from that book. A book like this, guys, like it's not really my sketchbook. I have tons of other books for sketching, right? It's just more of my swatching color notes from some art books kind of thing. You know, it's I'm not really drawing and sketching in this because I've got notes in here. It's just a place to, jot down your ideas on maybe some art books or your swatches or tests of your supplies. Like you could take, let me just show you an example here. Let's find it. And I see, look, this is from her small book here. So I got room behind. This was her little journal that was like prompt journal. And she has prompts on one side and little art on the other. Oh, I washi taped everything in here. But like, for instance, let's get, I don't know, like a dark green and a light green. Like for instance, okay, so like a little paint pen. All right, so this is a pasta paint pen, but then that's like an acrylic paint. Then take like a water-based marker, and then you can go over that. Let's add some yellow to that. You can go over it, and it won't move the paint pen. You'll just move the watercolor one. So you can do this neat, of course, but I'm just kind of showing you how you can use a paint pen and a watercolor, a water-based marker rather. And then you can go in there with your pen. This is just a ballpoint. My ballpoint pen is what I'm using to draw and sketch out my monsters, my movie monsters for Inktober. They're all sketched out, no pencil, because I wanted it to look messy. So there's no pencil in my Inktober. It's all ballpoint pen and brushed painted with ink. So this is what I use. And a little bit once in a while I'll throw in my Fude, a Fude Touch marker, one of these. Just if I need a little area that's kind of in between the two, I'll use that. So anyway, that's what this book is. This book is to do little tests and things. So if there's any kind of assignments in these kind of books, you could just, I probably won't do the assignments, but I can write down color notes and product tests and all that. So that's my Jane journal that I'm working in that. And then I got this book I know a lot of y'all, now I can't remember, somebody tell me who it was, if it was either Colleen, I don't think it was Kathy, but it could have been Kathy Berg. Colleen, Kathy on their combo show, or Zandra got this book. So I don't remember who, what happened here? Oh, what happened? Am I still here, guys? I got a glitch all of a sudden. Are we here? Let me put in test. Are we here? Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. So I don't remember who got this. Colleen, Kathy, Z. Okay. Thanks, guys. Still here. I don't remember. But anyway, I saw it. Y'all have it? Okay, Kathy has it too. Okay. So anyway, the reason I got it, I mean, there's a lot of books out there with the whimsical girls, but the reason I got this one because it was based on fairy tales. And I like fairy tales, legends, myths, folklore. I like all that. So that's the reason I bought it was for the fairy tale aspect of it. So I'll just do a quick little flip. We'll go through it later when we might do something out of the book. But if y'all know Tamara Laporte, well, what she did is she had a whole bunch of different artists contribute to this. So there's all kinds of, it's not just her, it's a whole bunch of different artists. And she does step by steps and step outs on, see, like here's Little Red Riding Hood. You see what I'm saying? And here's some step outs. So if you want to do a step by step process, or you want to try some different processes, then you really might like this book. So I'm just going to kind of flip so you can kind of see Rapunzel. So I thought it'd be fun. You can of course do your own take on it as well. Your own take on the like, for instance, here's the Little Mermaid. Xandra has her own take on mermaids. Hi, Laura. Let's see, Judy. Who else am I missing? Don't forget to put it in caps, guys, if you're talking to me. Hi, Special K. Who else? Colleen's planning streams with this book in January. Oh, all right. Thanks, Kathy. I didn't see that. So there you go. Then if you want to play along with them, I'm not going to do a play along in this book. I just kind of want to show you. I mean, we might do a project out of it or something, but I just wanted to let y'all see that this was available out there. It's a new book. It's on Amazon. So, if you like the whimsical girl look and, and some fairy tales, I thought it would be good just because I like fairy tales. All right. Hey, Scoops. It's been a while. How you doing? And then again, guys, sometime today, maybe around an hour and a half, and this is all contingent on me staying connected to the internet. I mean, I don't have it. My internet's fine because I just had the cable guy out here and he changed splitters and things he thought might be. But I think YouTube has been having a few hiccups this last week because I've seen a couple people having upload time issues. I've seen people, their live show didn't record or not. I don't know if it didn't record or if it didn't upload. It didn't render, I should say. And of course, Monday there was not just me, but I saw other people's channels too, where the like button wasn't taking. Apparently it's working today because y'all have been liking. But Monday, that was an issue. So, yeah. But anyway, so I'll do a giveaway for the Edgar Allan Poe color book by Odessa Begay, Begay, Odessa. And so anyway, it's just got all different Poe stories in it. And bits, just a few pages of each. So there'll be a few, a couple pages, or maybe, there's two. Here's the Raven. So there's those 2 pages, that page. So I maybe 3 or 4 pages of different ones. So I thought that since we're working on the Poe book, we would do a Poe giveaway. All right, so here we go. And the Poe box too. So this is the box for the book. Let me do a little recap. So what I want to do is I want to start decorating the book. So I started, I've got a good start on the box. I still want to do the sides, do some more stuff on the inside cover. I do have some ribbon and some tulle, some black glitter tulle in here. And so the book will sit in here like this, wrapped with the black ribbon. That'll be in here. And but I'm not going to, I don't think I'm going to work on the box today. I want to get crack-a-lacking on the book. So if y'all have any ideas you want to throw in the book, let me know and we'll do that. All right. So the book itself, let me move some of this. I had this just all piled out here for the thumbnail. So I did pull some orange, purple, and green. This one's almost empty. I'm going to have to pull out another one. Some paints. And what I want to do is start doing the backgrounds. So here's kind of my plan. I already put the inside, front, and back cover with one of the napkins that Janet sent me. Let's go ahead and zoom in one or two here now so we can, and probably do a little lighting up. There we go. Doing well, busy with mom and my older dog. Oh, so you have been busy. Well, it's good to see you pop in even for a few minutes, Scoobs. Hi, Ashley, Kenny, Darla. I know I'm probably missing people. I'm not trying to miss anybody. Just saying. Just saying. So Mark made these little books, and if you email Mark, he doesn't have a website where he's selling. You got to email him, and he'll get with you. I did put a gold rub and buff on it, just because I wanted the texture to stand out just a little bit more. But I love these little books, and he did sign mine back here, right there, sign. So here's what I'm doing. I printed out the whole poem. This one, I don't know if I want this right here. Maybe I probably will. And I'm going to use this. Here's kind of another part of my plan. Since I printed out a whole bunch of pose, a whole bunch of them, I think what I'd like to do, not this big I'll just put on the inside cover, or maybe the back cover too, is what I want to do is, this is just kind of came to me last night, and I almost got up and wrote it down. I'm like, no, I'll remember this. I have in black and white too, but I kind of like the sepia tone. So my idea is kind of to do this. Let me cut one out here. And then I'll show you where I've printed out the whole poem in black letter, Old English, Gothic, whichever you want to call it, font. And I printed it out on white so I could add some just streaks of ink over it, maybe. But I wanted it to stand out because I knew I was going to put them on parchment, right? If I printed it out on parchment, I really just wanted this look. So I'm cutting them out. I've got 8 of... did I say 10? Oh, 12. I've got 11. Okay, I've got 11 of the 18 pages glued down. So what I'm doing, no, I haven't printed out a small copy of it yet, Picola. Yeah, Picola's talking about my print of So this was my thank you to the supporters of the channel this month. And I did print them out smaller. Now, this is the size that I sent out, on some nice, I took it to Office Depot and had them printed out some nice cardstock. So I'll have to print it out. I can just do that myself. And I'm probably going to make some stickers as well, some Poe stickers. But I'll shrink it down and use that in the book. Maybe I'll put that in the front cover. That might be good in the front cover. Okay. So what I've done, and I did number them in pencil for the time being. I'll just hand write in with my calligraphy pen in black letter the numbers. But I did pencil in the numbers so that I didn't get them if it, dropped the book and they all got out of order. So I did pencil in the numbers. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these out now because what I want to do is I want to decorate the background of the book. And then what I'm going to do now, again, I might do a couple in here today because I've got this many done. But there's 18 stanzas, so I'm up to 11. So I don't have that many more to go. See, I've numbered them all. I've got them ready. And then what I'm doing is I'm cutting them down line by line and gluing them on. Hi, Desert Nana. Let's see, who else? My CBC. And then I'm going to ink the edges of this. I might just kind of smear a little bit of ink on it. But I really kind of want it to stand out a little bit. So that's going to be the poem itself. Okay. Let's put that to the side for a minute. So what I want to do, though, is, one more thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint and decorate these pages. And then I'm going to probably washi tape, probably with purple or green or I don't know, whatever color coordinates with what we do. I'm going to washi tape it front and back so I can lift it up. And then this gives you another place to decorate. And again, if y'all are doing any kind of a Poe, it doesn't have to be Poe. It doesn't have to be a specific person. It can be a theme, like some of the girls are doing Halloween books, or just whatever, any kind of book. And it doesn't, it can be whatever poem, or, it can be something on, the secret garden. You could do a book on the secret garden. You could print out excerpts from the secret garden, do flowers, do arches, do doors, and make a little book of the secret garden. So it's just kind of nice and fun to do a themed book. Okay. Just a little themed book. So what I want to do is cut out a bunch of these Poes that I already have printed out. They were tests, and have them just kind of like, maybe on this page I have this way, then on the next page I might have them this way, on the next page I might have them upside down, so I just want a Poe, like have a little Poe on every page. We'll go Poe. So anyway, I have a bunch of them, or even every other one, just have him kind of here and there. Then I have some different things from I think these are from Teresa. Am I right, Teresa? These are the ones from you. She has all different little things, just little, like here's some little skeletons and some little bones. Oh, and speaking of the Raven, oh my gosh, last night, and I got to go get my coffee. I made hot coffee. Last night, Hubster goes, look what I just found on TV. He was flipping through, and the Raven with Vincent Price, and it was the cheesiest, stupidest. So what it's kind of started out okay. It started out Vincent Price in this haunted house, and he had a daughter, and Lenora had died. And it started out with him quoting the poem, while it showed him sitting in his lounge and kind of moping, and and he was quoting the Raven, right? And because he was supposed to be Edgar Allan Poe, Vincent Price was, and it was made, I think the movie was 1963. So anyway, then it shows him, he hears a tap at the door. If you've read the poem, or you went to the link I showed you with Christopher Lee reading it, which is an awesome reading of it. Go on YouTube and look for the Christopher Lee reading of The Raven. It's an awesome version of it. So anyway, but Vincent Price has a really good voice too. So he's quoting the Raven, then he hears a tap, tap, tap. He goes, is that a tapping at my window? Just like the poem goes. So then he lets the Raven in, and the Raven flies up and sits up on the bust, and he goes, I can't even remember. It made me laugh so hard. I can't even remember. So he starts talking to the Raven, and I expect the Raven to go, nevermore, nevermore, like in the poem, right? And the Raven says something like, well, what the heck do you think I'm here for, idiot? Or something like that. It was so stupid. I looked at Hubster. He looked at me like, what? It was totally just like out of the blue. And it was so cheesy. I should have looked that up. I should have looked that up on YouTube and see if that. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me see. All right, let me just do a quick search while I'm reading chat. Okay, let's see. The Raven movie, Vincent Price. Okay, it's in there. It's in there. So let's see. Well, that's just a picture of it. Let's see. There's a trailer. Okay, so I don't know if it's. Let me just see if this is. Oh, this is just reading by him, so that's not the movie. There's a picture of the movie, and you can buy the movie. Here's the official trailer. 1200 degree heat. Let's see. All right, hang on. Let me mute the ads here. I don't know that it's going to show that part, but it starts out really. It's. Okay, so let me forward it. So it starts out kind of.
Mysterious powers of black magic. These you will explore. Now, what is it you need? You got some dried blood or from bats in the house?
See, the Raven's talking to him, all kinds of weird stuff. Oh, wait, let me back up here.
Do something.
Wait.
Well, don't just stand there. Do something.
Don't just stand there, do something. That's the Raven. It's like totally cheese ball. Cheese ball. All right, let me go run and get my coffee. I went to make my hot coffee earlier because my voice wasn't catching in. But now that I've talked enough, it's starting to work fine and I'm not getting scratchy voice. But now I got a cup of hot coffee. Okay. So anyway, it was very cheesy. Okay, so that's what I want to do with each one of these individuals is I want to washi tape them in and we'll be able to lift it up and then have decorations. Okay, so let me move this out of the way for a minute. Let me kind of show you some of the things I pulled to use. Oh yeah, I love Mystery Science Theater. I love it. That would be on one of their outtakes for sure, Teresa. Yeah. Hubster and I love the original Mystery Science Theater 3000. Servo, the little guy that the way his head turned, we always thought it looked like we had a dog at the time. It looked just like the way our dog turned his head. So we always laughed at that. Okay, so I have these, and they're on cardstock. And I don't know if I think Teresa said this is stays on permanent ink, so we could probably do a wash over these. We could use some of these. I have some other stuff here. Oh, and I forgot I have these feathers too. I have more of them. They're in this. Oops, they're not in this bag. They're in its own bag because I didn't put them in here to crunch them. But I have these jewels, which this is what I used for the box cover. So I have this stuff. I have that tool. Let me just kind of go through what we have here. I found these old stickers here that were glitter, black glitter. I don't know. Maybe is there a P-O? Yeah, there's a Poe in there. We could put Poe with those. Let's see. Oh, I like these too. The Mummy, the Frankenstein, the Dracula. Those are cute. So she said all kinds of here's some other little some little ravens. And I'd pulled out some little skeleton bones from my cameo silhouette. Here's some, she may have sent those too. I pulled some the other day. And some different little, more stamped images. Here's some words out from the Poe, word fetty. Let's see, what else do we have here? I'm trying to just kind of go through what we got. I'm going to start with painting, and it might get a little boring for a few minutes because I'm going to paint the pages. Okay, then I might stencil. I also have these, we looked at these last week, these x-rays. Oh, let me get something to put behind it. So I have these different x-rays. Got these at Michael's. They were on clearance. Let's see, what else? So I got a book of x-rays. Bugs, a lot of bugs. These little tissue ravens. This music tissue and some, what other tissues in here? Some ticket tissue. I don't know that we'll use this. Maybe some of this. This piece right here, that might work on a page. We'll see. Of course, the book. And then I have, I've got one of these. I got it using a 40% off coupon a couple weeks ago. And I'll show y'all how to deal with when stacks of paper are taped with those little circles, what to do about this. Anyway, so I bought one. I bought one a few weeks ago. And then when I went back to Michael's, I don't know, a week ago maybe, they're all marked down to like $3 and a quarter. There was only like two, so I bought one more because I already had one. But anyway, what you got to do is take an X-Acto knife, go right to the front page, here, and just slice that. Don't try to peel that off because you're going to tear your cover, or you're going to tear. I gotta do this careful too. I need to take my time. So you can just slice it. Come on, baby, slice. I'm gonna open it up there and slice it. Okay, so once you slice it, then you peel up because it's not stuck to this. It's not stuck to this. So peel up that little flap where you cut it, and then just open it to the last page and fold it over. Then fold it over onto the back page there. So now you don't have a big sticky mess or a torn up mess. So you've essentially just sliced it on the edge. And I think this knife's not very sharp. That's what it is. I should get my other knife. So just kind of slice it along the cover, then peel it up, and flap it over on the back. And then you won't have a bunch of sticky stuff. Okay, so there's that. Oh, I got an extra piece there. I've already taken it out of this one. So there's that. So let's move this out of the way. And this right here, I usually just either peel or cut off. Now this book right here, let me just cut it. This book is kind of, maybe that's why they went on clearance. I don't know. Or it's just getting toward getting close to Halloween and no one's going to use it. But it's coming apart. It's kind of coming apart. Not that it matters because I'm going to take it apart anyway. But just to say. So I've got some different papers for that. And just some text, just some dictionary text. There's Halloween in there and dreadful and October and just some different. I already used this. I tore this off here that I thought about using on the inside of the box. I'm not sure yet, or I might just use the Raven. I don't know. So I got these are also things to use. I got this big picture of Poe. These little poison bottles. And then I got this stuff from Faithful that has just little dictionary pockets. I might put one of those in there. She said, here's a little thing for your Poe book. So this would be a good little thing to hang off, I think. A little tag or something. So, or make a bookmark out of it. So I have that. Just all different kinds of little things to use. All right. So, all right. This will be, it has a 2. I want to put Poe in there. And this will be on the cover. And let's see, I got a couple more napkins here that Janet sent. I probably won't use any more napkins because I don't want texture other than on the inside and the back. So that looks good there. All right, so let's move these papers to the side. Oh, wait, this isn't the one I want to use. This is the one I want to use. I got these on clearance at Michael's, too. They're like $1. This is the one I want to use. The black one, that's one. I just have this one clipped. So then, over here, I have all this Timmy frames, and I got some more of the Ravens. I got a bunch of the Tim Holtz. I'll dump this out in a minute. And then I've also got little things like this that change pictures. And then all of the little Tim Holtz frames and word fetty and, whoops, sorry guys, bumped that. Stickers, like this kind of stuff. So that's what I want to decorate with all this stuff after I paint the pages. So I'm going to slide that back over there for a minute. I've already ruined my new, I did ruin my new paper already. My new faux wood deck thing. So, yeah, whatever. All right. So I think the first thing I want to do is I want to go through. Let me get a couple pieces of wax paper so I don't glue the pages shut. And I did have some sitting here when I did my abandoned. There's some, that's not wax paper. This is parchment paper, which would work fine too. But here we go. All right, here we go. All right, so let's check chat. Any questions or anything, guys? How we doing? Let's cut this in half, or let's see if I can tear it semi. There we go. So we have some paper to put between the books. All right, so I kind of had an idea of like just getting the book base colored in. So what I'm going to do is I will put some wax paper behind the page that I'm working on. And I thought first that I would do some black scraping, like scrape some black on with a card, just scrape it, you know, and then, and of course I'll be using the heat gun and everything. And then after that dries, then do a wash of purple or orange or green or whatever color, some browns, just different colors. But I kind of wanted to use the colors that were like in the papers, because then I'm going to add colored paper, maybe some stenciling. I don't know. See, this is where's Eileen when we need her, Janet? Hi, Zelie, Karen Kmore, M&S. Who else am I missing? Be Bright, Barbara. Thanks, everybody. And don't forget, probably about 10 o'clock, we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do, so give me thumbs up. And we're going to give away the Edgar Allan Poe color book. Okay, so we're going to do that. Let's see. What else? All right, we need my baby wipes to do some smearing with. Move my phone, take a sip of juice. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some black paint. I'm gonna have to go get a few more colors. I know I'm running out of a few colors here. All right, so what I want to do, get a baby wipe here, on a card, and so this I want this kind of thick. I'm not going to add any water to it. I just want, what I want to do is just add just a little bit of black paint to each page, and then what I'm going to do is do a wash. I'll do a wash over this, so this will still show. Okay, I'm just kind of going back and forth, you know, just making kind of just some, you know, make it a mess. Okay, so you can kind of get it some dry parts. So that's about it. That's all I want on each page. I probably don't need this in between each page, not for this. When I start doing the washes, I'll need to protect the pages. All right, so this is not very thick. It's, you know, not very heavy. It should just take a second to dry each one. So this is what I'm going to do. So I'll try to reach out while I'm doing this. Because if you don't dry it, you're going to stick your pages together. You know, when I go to this side, if this isn't dry, I'm going to, you know, glue the pages together. All right, so, and then we're going to add all different kinds of stuff. I think it'll be fun. So again, if you want to do any kind of a book, it doesn't have to be a Poe, a Halloween. Like I used the example a little while ago, you could do the Secret Garden with little arches and doors and flowers. You know, that'd be fun. And just any kind of book that's, you know, I'm not sure. I counted this before. I don't remember how many pages there are in there. There's plenty to do my 18 stanzas and with a little bit left. And I might be able to skip a page. I'm not sure. I'm just going to washi tape them in. So, you know, again, I'll make sure it's kind of as dry as can be. This is just going to be the background. All right. Okay. I'll do a few and then we'll break it up with doing some of the color, But I want some of this on every page as a backdrop, just to have like some kind of texture in the background. So it just doesn't take much. It's just more of a pattern, just something in the background. Do we have trolls today, guys? I'm sorry, I just looked up and so I'll do a few. And I'll at least get one or two of my finished cut pages. These. I'll get a couple of pages done at least so you can see what the final thing's going to look like. But, just like when I did this, when I glued all these down I've got 11 pages done. I didn't do this on camera. Okay, thank you, Janet. I didn't do all this on camera because you didn't want to see me just sit here and cut and paste all this. So I just did that, All right. And so I'll just do a few of these just to kind of, so you can see. Just smearing side of the card, the flat of the card. I'll do 2 more and then we'll do some paint. Do I see Eileen? I was just talking about you. Your ears burning, Eileen. I said, wish Eileen was here to throw some ideas out here, what she'd like in the book. All right. So I'll do this one and then I'll throw some paint in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to water down to make a wash of some of the colors. And I think I'm going to go with orange, green, purple, and probably a brown, heritage brick, maybe, and a brown. Maybe those. So maybe I'll just kind of intermix those colors, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make washes of them and go on top of this. So you'll still see the black through it. Some leeches. Use some leeches. I don't have any leeches. Okay, let's see. I got ravens. Okay, so let's see. So now, I'm going to do this to the whole book, right? But I know y'all aren't going to want to sit here and watch me do the whole book. So let's go back to the front. Now I'll put the wax paper back. And remember, guys, you can do stencils. Right, Eileen? You can do stencils. Maybe I'll pull a stencil just to do some stenciling too. Let me look over here real quick. Let me look over here at my stencils. Let's see. Kind of look, maybe a gothic looking window. Let me pull one of my stencil boxes over here. So some kind of a gothic. So can't be much bigger than this. We could use some letters, but I would don't really use these letters because I want kind of gothic. Here's a watch dial. This might be good. I'm not loving that. Here's one of those faces. We've used this in a project. Here's some big numbers. Now I want numbers and letters that are not gothic. Here's some bricks. See, and as you can tell, guys, I don't clean my stencils. That's why they end up getting glued. I got some of those colors, Eileen. So I use my stencils for a while and they get crusty, I just glue them. I end up gluing them in. That doesn't look like a raven. I glue them in art journals. There's an owl. I don't know if I want an owl though, because I really want to concentrate on the raven. Here's another window design. Again, you don't have to use the whole thing. You can just use bits of it. Maybe a feather might be good. These are some of my airbrush stencils. I got these on clearance. Airbrush stencils are crazy expensive. These are like this and one other little piece was like $30, but they're on clearance for a couple of dollars, so that's why I got them. But they're awesome. Maybe I'll use one of those. Let's see, piece of it anyway. Some more of these windows, some fleur de lis, and here's a watch. Maybe that. Another one of these faces. And then, of course, you can use corrugated cardboard to stamp with. This I got at Michael's a couple years ago. It's wood. And I use this. This is good for if you spray inks or spray paint outside. Yeah. Oh, there's another little owl. No, we don't want any owls. Don't want any leaves. Don't want any punchinella. Don't think we need maybe some stars. Don't want a compass rose. I got lots of those. Here's that other little piece. There's that other little piece of airbrush. Just look, a spider web. Y'all know I can't draw these, so yeah, that's awesome. You want to come clean them for me, Be Bright? I'm too busy to, I don't have time. I don't have time to clean stencils. They still work, and if you use a paper one, you're building up the paint on them, so they're gonna work. They're gonna work really a long time. What else do I have? Here's some of these faces. I think these are Jane Davenport faces. I haven't used those. Let's see, more punchinella, some swirls, some wood grain, and a whole bunch of little stuff here. But I think I got enough. I think that's enough. Oh, here, wait. Some doilies, some flowers, more compass rose, clocks, watches. Okay, I'm going to quit because now I'm going to be getting into folders that are under there. Folders of stuff. All right, that'll do. All right, so let's move this off here. The other thing that I thought about doing, we'll see. I really want to concentrate on the book, but on the box, I thought about, I did get out some box of jewels. I love you guys. I got out a box of jewels and just all kinds of little doilies. I thought my ring was going to come off. I go, uh-oh. I got these little gears. I forgot where I got these years ago. These are really little tiny gears. Let's not get all this stuff out here. But anyway, all kinds of metal stuff. Little metal things. So I don't know if we'll get into that for the book. I mean the box. But some of that would be good. Some of that would also be good in my Dory box, which, we're not going to do that today, but okay. So now that we have this done, we'll see about doing let's get some base on here first. All right, let me get another separate tray for some washes. All right, let's just start with some purple maybe. This one is almost empty. I got another one here. Here we go. Let's go. This one's full. Always shake it up. Okay, so I don't need much because what I'm going to do is water it down and use a baby wipe to smear it. So let's get it really watered down. And let's get a baby wipe here. Okay, so I'm making a wash out of it. This may still be too, no, that's good. All right, see how you can still see the black through it? Make sure your black is dry. And this will wrinkle the pages. These are thin. They're thin. But we'll, by the time you put other things on it, and, it'll be fine. I don't ever mind a little bit of a wrinkle in my pages, but some people do. All right, so this was the intent of this. So after we do this, then we'll dry this. Are we good on color here? Yes. Maybe I need to zoom in a little more. Let's do a little more zoom. There we go. All right, let's see what's going on. Anything in the chat? You like the purple laughing dog? Hi, Barbara, Karen, Terry L. I know I'm probably missing something. All right, so let's dry it because every time you dry it, you're going to strengthen it, okay? You don't want to do a lot of stuff when it's pure, it's really wet. And it's really wet because it's a wash. Hi, Sus. Janet and Eileen are at it again. Okay, so now we have that. Now let's just say, let's take maybe, I don't know, maybe the stars. Let's take the stars. And what color do I want to do the stars? Do I want to do them in like lime green? See, I'm going to have multiple trays going here because they're going to be, in multiple baby wipes because it's going to be wet. Let's keep it wet so that, but don't worry, I got lots of them. Let me pull a handful out. I got plenty of coffee lids. All right, speaking of coffee, let me take a sip of it. Lime green stars. Okay. All right, so now this black here, this is real thick. So I can do a little spot here. Well, I'll have separate trays for the washes than from the thick paint because you don't want you want the thick paint when you do stenciling. Now, let me get some sponges. Let's see. And I did find these the other day, so my makeup wedges. These are the best thing. Now, don't get them wet. Once you get them wet, it's going to run under the stencil. You need to use dry sponges. Dry sponges when you stencil. Yeah, I'm serious. This is half the stack that I have sitting next to me, Janet. But I was keeping them forever in the other room in the closet. And this was this was what, 3 or 4 years ago when Denise came over and cleaned out my hoarding. I just call it my collage stash. But anyway, so she cleaned out, she threw away, like, I'm not kidding, 2 feet of these. I couldn't bear to throw them away, but I did. I threw them away. Okay, so you want a dry sponge so that when you pick up your paint here, it's thick. If you get it wet, if you water this down, or if your sponge has got water in it, it's just going to seep under. Right now, we'll see if this is going to work. Lime green is very translucent, so we'll see what it does. So I'll put some up here. And again, I'm not trying to do a nice, pretty, neat row. I'm just doing random. See, like that. So it shows up on the black. It doesn't show up very much on the purple. So I think I might just smear that off right there. And just put some on the black. Let's just put some over here. Lime green's very translucent, so you're not going to see it very much. Okay. All right, so that's enough. Just maybe a couple there. Just, it's just a little something. We can keep adding. There's a little bit of green there, so let's go ahead and smear in a little green now. And then this is the background. This is going to be the background for our doolollies. Okay. So if we use green and purple on one page, then maybe we'll use orange things on it then. Or if we use purple and orange, then we'll do other colors. So this is just for a background, and we can keep here and keep playing with it as much as we want. Yeah, doolollies. We can also let me add a little spot over here of the thicker paint. So we have the wash here, and then we have the thicker paint here. But we can also, remember, I've got wax paper here to protect the next page. We can take and maybe add a little bit extra with the thicker paint and go around the edges. Now this is very thin paper. Now I got to be careful not to just rip the pages out of the book, right? Because this is thin. So adding all this water, you want to, be gentle. So I'm going to just add a little bit more of the dark. See how that just gives it a little more oomph, right? This is not watered down. This is just straight out of the tube. Do you have the makeup brushes for stencils? They are great. Yeah, you mean these, Suze? Uh-oh, and I want to unplug myself. These? Yeah, those, yeah. All right, let me not knock over. I got it I have them in my Laura cup. This is my Laura cup. That's some of Laura Lou's. She was here a minute ago. That's some of Laura Lou's art. I keep these brushes in there. I have cups full of stuff over here. And then my POA cup, Zeely sent me this. I keep my bracelets in this one. So like after a stream, I take all my bracelets off. I put them in this PO cup. I have little cups for everything. Okay, so, well, the thing about using those right now, Suze, is I don't want to have to go wash them. I'm using multiple colors, and I don't want to go wash them in between. That's why I'm using a baby wipe. I'm just using a baby wipe because then these can get thrown away, right? But yeah, we'll have to use those sometime. Maybe if we do a Tamara Laporte page or something, from her new book that I showed y'all earlier. All right, so just something like this, not too crazy, right? Just something like that. See, isn't that kind of cool? Let's try this and think about it. So again, it doesn't have to be a Poe book. It doesn't have to be a Halloween book. It can be whatever theme. Why don't y'all go ahead and tell what kind of a book would you do? Tell the group what kind of book you would like to do. I suggested Secret Garden. What other book would you think you would like to do? And just list it in the chat. Give people ideas. I don't know about that, Elaine. And then, of course, this is going to be my clip that I clip on the top of the book with my Poe picture. Okay, so now let's just think a minute because I want to kind of do at least one page. All right, so I'm going to have my different, like I did here, I wrote my numbers. I don't know if I want to get up my calligraphy ink and all that too right now. I guess I could do a couple. Because I want to do these with a calligraphy nib because I want it in Old English. Let me just hand draw it for the number one. Okay, let me just get here we go. So I'll just hand draw me a number one here, but I want to do it with a calligraphy pen. And then I do like to put a little dot. I don't know why I like that look. So I'm going to number all the pages like this, right? Okay, so everybody's saying just a book of fairy tales, Kathy said. Book of flowers, fairies and flowers. Everybody's liking fairies and flowers, fantasy and whimsy. I need to go, when I go back downstairs, I got to bring up, I think it's downstairs. I don't think I gave them all to the kids, but the fairy book, the dragon book. Have y'all seen those? Have y'all seen those different like story books that have like removable things? I'll have to go get it. Let me finish this page and we'll do that. Okay, so I'm thinking now, do I just want to go ahead and use some of the paint or do I want to get ink? I think this should work. Maybe I should get the watered down part. Let's get another section here, my baby wipe. And let's get the watered down. Let's water it. You can't see what I'm doing. Watered down paint to kind of put along the edges here. Yeah, that may not be dark enough. Watered down because it's on the parchment. So you could use ink. So what I thought I'd do, and they don't every page see it, and I also have torn edges. The edges are all torn here on this parchment. It's really not parchment. This is some old, I came across it. I have a book. I have a big spiral bound book of tea-dyed paper that I'd done 20 years ago. So I pulled all that out and I tore all the edges, but except for the top, because the top is going to have washi tape. Okay, so and I want to do the back side too, even though there's nothing on the back, but you're gonna lift it up and you're gonna see the back a little bit. So I want to go ahead and do the back. And it's really soaking in nice on these torn edges. And again, you can add more or less. You know, you let this dry, and then go back and add another layer if you want. I just kind of want it like that, just a little bit of color, like the purple page. Okay, so again, let's hit that with the heat gun. Maybe even a little edge of black on top of the purple. Oh, somebody said Peter Rabbit, Polar Express. See, y'all got lots of ideas. Okay, so let's see. Let me get a little bit more. Just a little bit more on the, maybe on the corners here. Just get a little darker. A little blob of something there. That's okay. And we're just winging this. I'm making it up as we go. I don't have this planned out exactly. I mean, I had it in my head kind of how to do it, but I didn't have colors, specific pages or stencils or whatever, you know, but it's kind of fun to do that. You know, it's just kind of fun to do that here with you guys and just kind of wing it and see what happens, see what we can do. If something messes up, we'll see how we can fix it. The Bronte sisters, Dracula, Paradise Lost, that'd be a good one. Sherry Bug. Okay, then I wanted to kind of do a little bit. I don't want to get it too crazy on my lettering, but I thought about doing a little bit of inking or smearing. I don't know if I want purple. Let's see. I'm not remaking these. I have one. I'm doing one page. So if I mess a page up, it is what it is. So, but I thought about doing, let's see what happens if I kind of just touch the words with a little bit of purple. And oh my gosh, I wish y'all, because I don't know if you were here a little while ago, Eileen, when I was talking about the 1963 Vincent Price movie, The Raven. Cheese ball. They had the Raven like talking like, you know, just like us, you know, like, hey, Bubba, go do so and so. You know, it's so stupid. Oh my gosh, it was all right. So something like that. What do y'all think? I think that'll work. Just a little touch of whatever color that I'm doing on that page. And again, the colors I picked were purple, lime green. I don't know if I want the antique maroon. I think I might want, I got the orange, maybe yellow ochre, or this color orange. 2 shades of orange there, and maybe another shade of green. Let's go with, this is not Americana, but it's another, and it's olive green. Purple, and do I want a brown? Do I want a brown or do I want a sienna? Maybe a sienna or antique maroon. Maybe the antique maroon. All right, we'll go with these colors. We're going to go with these colors. All right. Yeah, Bubba. Not literally, Kimberly, but it was kind of like that. All right, so there we go. Okay, now here's another issue. Some of these are coming up. I just use a glue stick for these. I just used a glue stick, but now that I've got them wet, I might have to get out my tacky glue. On the edges here, they're kind of peeling up because I used a wash. Okay, it's just a couple, but still. We'll have to make the effort to keep it glued down. But I like just that little hint. Look, it's just a little hint, right, of purple. So here, let's go on from this. Let me show you the next one. So if we do this one with orange, then I'll do a little wash of orange over that one. So each stanza is just a little bit of color. What do you think? And then I'm wondering, do I want a little bit of black ink around the edge? Let me see about a small. Do I have a little, one of the little cat's eyes or something here? When I got stamps too. Do I need to get out stamps? Maybe we need stamps out. All right, hang on. I got the black distressed oxide. I'm looking for my little, where did I put them? Hang on, digging in my stamp boxes here. So I got some distress inks, but I don't know if I have a black one. I got the distress oxide. I don't know about this. That says washable. I don't want washable. Do I want... Here's a dark purple. Let's see what this does. This little cat's eye. Hi, Kate the Skate. Let's see what this, how dark. Ooh, that's nice. Look at that, baby. Yes, liking that. So you got to pull out all these supplies you never use. Right, Eileen? Right, Eileen? Pull out those supplies you don't use. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to ink around that, and I'm going to do it on the back side too, because we're going to lift it up. I'm not going to put anything on the back. So you can, I just want to do a few pages like this so you can see how the process, right? Obviously, we're not going to do all 20 pages today on the show, but I want to do some, just like I'm not doing all my Inktober's either on the show. And if y'all missed it at the beginning, I did do a flip of my Inktober's. So up to day 15 at the beginning of the show. All right. So I am liking that. Now let's go ahead and do the book too. All right, so now I'm going to take the wax paper out for a minute. And let's see if I can do this neatly. Kind of hold up the page here. And if it gets on the back side, I don't care. But, you know, you might want to take your time and be careful if you don't want purple on one side and orange on the other. I put the wax paper mainly so that when I'm doing painting, it doesn't stick the pages together. What the? It just dropped off, Eileen. It just dropped off. All right, let's put some glue in there. These things might be a little old. These might be a little old. I'm just saying. All right, now let's see which side do I want to glue down. Which side's got the most ink on it? I don't know. All right, let's let's push that back in there. All right, now I got some on my baby white. Well, that's gluing back together. Oh my gosh. Eileen could probably tell you how old those are. Those cat's eyes. All right, something like that. All right, let's put the lid back on. Thanks, Nana. We gotta have fun. You gotta have fun. All right, let's hit this with the heat gun. Let's make sure it's nice and dry. Same for this one. Okay, so this is, I'm starting to tear this page because I'm not being careful. I'm tearing it from the bottom up. I'm going to have to put a piece of tape on that. Do I have any masking tape? I have blue. I don't want blue. I think that's, might just glue some washi tape on here because I'm going to glue this down with, tape this down with washi tape too. All right. So, but before we do that, let me pick a washi tape though. Let's see. Um, I just want something kind of thin. Let's get a purple, a green, the colors that I'm going to use. That color, go a purple, a black. Maybe they should all be in black. That might work. Let me just pull a few for a minute. All right, so what I'm going to do down here, is because I don't want this to rip any further, is I'm just going to put, see, this is the kind of thing that doesn't bother me, and somebody might go, oh no. I don't trust washi tape on a project, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue and to prevent tearing any further, we'll just tape it so it doesn't come apart. See, I like this kind of thing. I like it's random, it's like random stuff. Okay. So I pulled purple, lime, and black tape. So here's my idea. Maybe I'll put some lime too, just to make it look like, oh, I did that on purpose. Here, let's put another piece. And then we got to put some little doolollies. I know I am rough with it, aren't I, Mark? You should see my Jane book, my poor Jane book. All right, so let's get some piece of lime. There we go. That'll hold the bookmark. I got too much water on is what I did. All right, so we got that. Now, my idea is to washi tape. Well, no, wait, I got to put some doolollies and some papers. Oh, I still got to do the papers. See, I have all these papers that I want to use bits of. All this stuff. All this stuff that I got in X-ray. Maybe a hand X-ray would be a good one at the beginning. What do y'all think? Something like this at the very beginning? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Like this at the very beginning. Or it could be under here. Let's go this way maybe. It could be under it. And this, then when you lift this up, there's an X-ray. I like that idea too. So we could do that. I need to cut this down though. Let's cut this down. Cut it down just a little. You like it over on this side and then this side. You can do either one. And then see when we lift this up, then we'll have other things. We have papers. I've got other birds. This is where all the little stuff comes in. This is where all of this stuff comes in. All this little bitty, I still have another curtain. But I think if I put the curtain in here like I did on the box, I'm going to want that over here with another Poe picture. Probably with the Poe drawing I did. I think that would be good there. Maybe with some spider webs behind it. I'm thinking maybe the edge of a spider web. And then my Poe picture right in there. What do y'all think? Think that would be good? Hand clawing its way out of the door. So anyway, I'm not trying to match the stanza with any words. I just want all the creepy kind of cool stuff in here, And what I did here, look guys, let me show you the Poe box. Here's the Poe box cover, right? And you see the skull right there. There's a skeleton. And then the spine of the X-ray is over the top. See the face right there? See the outline of the face? And then there's the neck. So, yeah. But these are I just printed these out. I want to shrink down my Poe drawing and put my Poe drawing in there. So I have to do that. But so I'm kind of thinking, do I want to stop a minute and do this? I mean, I could do it in brown, this page, because it's brown here. Let's just let's do that real quick. And we'll go back to this page. All right. I think I'll do now. See, this is this has got a lot of brown on it, so I'm going to have to go to actual brown. We'll see what happens. Maybe some brown and black, or maybe I should paint it brown and put a black spider web on it. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to water this down. Let's just get another piece of the baby wipe here. And I'll water that down. So I'll get this on here. And I'll do the inside back cover too while I have it right here. And hopefully Mark wrote his name in a waterproof pen because I'm going over his name with the wash. Okay, so there's that. And let's do the back cover. See, Mark signed it right there. I'll try to be careful, Mark, so I don't erase your name. I'm going to sign mine over it when the book is done. Book made. I'll put the book made by Mark and the Poe by me. I'm going to keep watering this down. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay, it looks like you used a waterproof pen, so we're good. Okay, so something like this now. Let me hit it with the heat gun. Both sides. The name of the brown Pocola, it is Espresso. And of course, it's watered down, right? It's watered down. All right, so now what I want to do is I got to get some black. Okay, let's find a little spot over here because I want this not to be watered down. This one's almost empty too. I got to refill a few colors. Okay, just need a little. And I need a sponge. Where's that green sponge? Because I can still use the green. Well, no, because let me just get another one. I don't know even. Oh, there it is. And if you, I don't want to put this in water yet because I'm going to use this color again. But if I wait too long, this is going to harden. The paint is going to harden on here. Well, what you can do if the paint hardens is all you can do is just take your scissor and cut off the edge, and then you have a fresh. You just cut off the hardened part, and then you can just keep using these. But I don't want to get these wet because you don't want to use wet sponges on your when you stencil because it won't make a crisp. It won't make a crisp print. Okay. All right. So now let's go. Where's my spider? Here it is. So now I want to get a little bit of, and see my spider web. Bless its heart. It's pretty crunchy. Maybe something right in here. I kind of want a half spider web. All right, so now I'm going to get my black here. Where's Eileen? Or maybe I want it more down here because I'm going to have the curtain up here. Maybe this half on this side and on the back have the edge. Okay, so I'm going to go with this. All right, let's see what happens. Let's turn it this way here. Okay, and you want to hold your stencil tight because if you move it, of course, you're going to move the design. Okay, I'm trying not to go over the edge. I'm just going to kind of leave it there. We'll see. Do I want it? Let me take a peek under there. Yeah, I think I do want to go right over to the edge. I'm going to fade it out. Last row. So I'm going to keep it very dry so that when I go off the edge, it's going to kind of blend in here. Oops, I moved it just a little. Ready? Oh, that's good. There we go. How's that look? All right. Now, let's draw that real quick. And see, I'm thinking I might want a curtain up here with Poe in there. What do y'all think? Do you like the curtain there? Let's poke out the rest of the little curtain rod here. And then I can put my drawing of Poe when I shrink it down. Or I could put the raven in one, just kind of like on the book. What about that? And you kind of lose the spider web a little bit because he's kind of big. Or I could just move him off the page. He doesn't have to be fully there. He could just be kind of like that. What do y'all think? How's that look? And I'll just cut his tail off. How's that look? I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I like the raven too. Okay, I think we're going to roll with that. All right, so let's go ahead and get my tacky glue here. Okay, there's my little scissors. Where'd my little scissors go? Okay. Get a little glue off of him. Need a little more glue under the tail. All right, let's see. Thanks, Nanamo. Just loving the imagination. Thought you're going into. Oh, thanks. Well, see, and the thing is like y'all were talking about earlier, your fairy tales, whatever else kind of book. It doesn't have to be a Poe book. It doesn't have to be Halloween. It can be whatever theme you like. But it's kind of fun just to, and again, don't feel like don't get a bunch of pressure on yourself. Oh my God, I got to finish that book. See, this is the kind of thing, do it in stages, do it in stages. And I haven't even looked through all our junk here, all our faux ephemera to see what else we can use. See something like that? I want the curtain rod to be able to, you can see like it's a curtain rod there. Love seeing all the journals posted on IG. Everyone's awesome. Yeah, I know. Are they hashtagging it, or is it just journal, or what are they posting? Because I don't really pay attention too much to the hashtags unless I'm looking for something. Okay, so now let's go to the back, and we're going to do the same thing here. I'm going to need a little bit more black paint here. All right, and I'm going to do the same thing. I don't want to cover up Mark's name. Something like this little kind of crunchy. Something about right there. All right, let's get some black paint, dry paint. Hold it steady here. All right. Hi, Colleen. Working in the Poe book today. Oh, it's all right. 10:30. Let's see what we got. 98 thumbs up. Let's get over 100 thumbs up, and we'll do our Poe book giveaway, our Poe color book giveaway. Okay, then I want to kind of keep it very dry. Going. Oh, let's move that back on there. Going right off the edge here. So if the mods are up for herding cats, let me go ahead and tell you all the rules. Don't put anything in yet, guys. So what you'll do is I will put a random. We go by random.org. When I type in go, first, wait, let me back up. Make sure you have live chat selected at the top. If you have top chat, you're not going to see all the numbers or the chat. So make sure you have live chat selected. Select live chat at the top. And then when I type in go, you're going to put in one number between 1 and 100. Doesn't matter if there's more, there's almost 165 here because it's the first person. So you're going to put in a number between 1 and 100, the first person closest without going over. Do not put anything in until I type in go. Okay, I'm going to darken some of this up right along this edge. It's kind of crunchy looking. I like that look. Okay. And you still see Mark's signature where he's the one that made the actual book itself. So this is the book we're working out. It's a faux leather, although I did put some gold rub and buff on it. So yeah, doesn't that look cool, guys? All right, so there's that back page with some spider. We need a spider. I don't know if I have some spiders up here. Or one of these moths. How about one of these moths? A moth that's trapped in the spider web. Let's go ahead and I'm going to darken up the edges of so it's not bright white. Let me get a little bit of paint on there. So the edges of the moth are not bright white. And the person closest is going to win the Poe color book that I bought just for a giveaway. I bought just for the Poe day, for our Poe day. Thanks, Julie. So yeah, that'll look good. All right, let's put some glue on that. And I put quite a bit of glue, and then I rub it all the way to the edges like this. Make sure nothing pops up. Let's just kind of stick him right there. He's stuck in the spider web. Okay, I'm liking that. Oh, my foot's asleep. I've been sitting on it. Okay, what do y'all think? Does that look good in the back? And then here's the front. All righty. All right, let's take a, and then here what I want to do is I'll have the hand over here. And again, I'll just put washi tape on it to hold it in. And then I'll put this one. All right, let's see what color washi tape. I guess I'll use the green washi tape. Again, I'm going to want to glue it. So let me kind of hold this right along the edge here. And the glue does dry clear, so. Here's the green. Oh, I should have gone all the way to the edge. Let me do that. Let's go all the way to the edge, I think. Put a couple pieces. Like maybe a little sideways. Another one going this way. Maybe another little piece with black on it, like there. Something like that. Maybe another little smidge of black. Just kind of randomly taped. Then you don't have to feel like you're like that. Okay, let's we have you used your silhouette yet to no, I pulled Tony, I pulled a bunch of them out last week, but I haven't pulled this cameo out to do more. I need to. Bye, laughing dogs. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in. Say hi, Barbara. If you want to wait just 1 minute, you could be in the drawing. Just give me 1 minute to glue these down. I'm going to do the giveaway. All right. And I did buy this book. I did buy the color book specifically for when I did the Poe Day, which I guess is today. I mean, I might work in it some more at other times, but I'm doing the bulk of it today. So, yeah. All right. And then this one, I'm going to want to, let's go ahead and put a little line of blue. So what I want to do is I want this to be liftable. So I'm going to put a strip of the green. When I use washi tape, I put it on both sides of a flap. Cut. All right. I might let that set for a minute, but I'm going to put another piece of green when I lift it up on the other side, but I'm going to let that set for just a minute. I hope that's thick enough. But then when I flap this up, then we can put something else under here. All right, so I'm liking that, guys. I don't know if it's going to be worth it by the time I get done. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but I'm liking it so far. So, yeah. Okay, so the book we're giving away is, where'd it go? Where is that, baby? Where did I put it? Where is it? The Edgar Allan Poe adult coloring book. And I did a flip through a minute ago, and it's got little excerpts from his different poems and stories. And, with maybe 2 or 4 pages, maybe 4 pages for each one. Looks like maybe 4 pages for each of the different ones. So this is the giveaway. Okay. Color book. Let me get a Post-it note. Where are they? And a Sharpie. Okay. Wait till I type in go. And did I mention one number only? One number only. Between 1 and 100. The first person closest without going over. Let me get my phone. Let me get up random.org. I got to do all this stuff. Okay, random. Okay, random.org. Okay, and then we have the little box here. No numbers are generated. It's between 1 and 100. When I generate a number, it will be right there. Okay, so one number only. Okay, oh, I got to type on my box there. Okay, go. One number only. Go. I typed in go. Okay, I'll give y'all a minute. Let's see if that's going to be strong enough. I think it will be when I put another one. Just one number only, guys. Let's see, I think I'll put some black on the back side here. I might have to put another one on the front too. This is thin to hold down. Okay, get them in there. I'm going to count down. When I count down, after I put in, when I type in stop, then that's it. Let's put a little bit. All right. And I'll do them all different, you know. Okay, I feel a sneeze coming on. Let me sneeze before, let me. Okay, I think I muted myself before before I sneezed. Okay, so now I'm going to count down. Everybody's just one number only. Get them in there. I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Thanks, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. One number only, guys. If you put in more than one, if the mods catch you putting in more than one number, you can be disqualified. Just saying. Okay, so now we're going to generate a number. Here we go. Between 1 and 100, generate 64. The closest to 64 without going over. Okay, 64. And I wait for my mod, couple of mods, 2 or 3, to tell me who won. And y'all can all go look. Just, you know, the mods will decide. Okay. Waiting on the mods. Oh, we're not moving. Is everything okay? Let's see. Let me put in a test. Maybe the mods stop the chat while we're doing this. Okay. Nothing is okay. There we go. Okay. Ray had 63. Looks like Ray, from what people are saying. Okay. So Ray, email me. You won. Hi, Faithfulness. Here's my email. Ray, email me your address and I will send you out the Poe book. Congratulations. Let's see if she sees that she won. I like to make sure that the winner sees that they won. And make sure you email me your address so I can mail this out. Do not share your addresses with anybody, not even the mods. So you give me your address, it goes in my file, and I don't share it with anybody. Just FYI for anybody that may be a concern for. Okay, I don't see Ray acknowledging that she sees that she won yet, but hopefully, there she is. Okay, well, just sometime today, Ray. Sometime today, okay? Did you get my email? Okay, so there we go. That goes out to Ray. Congratulations. All right, let's get back to work on our Poe book. Yay! I'm glad you're excited. You're welcome. Okay, so again, this will just lift up, and I do have the washi tape on the back and on the front, so that should hold it. I might want something else under here, like I got that hand here. Where's that other hand? I had a little hand that I'd cut out of my cameo, and it was in this stack of our stuff here. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got to use these Poe letters too. I mean, I got to put Poe in there somewhere. Where is that little hand? Let's move my. You should see this table, guys. It's a hot mess. Okay, let's see. I'm going to dig through here. And I got my little Faithful Mess little Poe book thing there. And I got some of these. I got some of Teresa's stuff. Hang on, guys. I'm looking for that little hand. I'm looking for one little skeleton hand on this whole table. On the whole table, I'm looking for one little skeleton hand. Not seeing it, but I know it's here somewhere. Because I'm thinking, here's the other Poe. I'm thinking it would be good on that side. Okay, I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Oh, those are the oh, it's a foot. Well, a foot might be good. I thought it was a hand. So what I'm thinking, let's get all the little bits out. Okay, we'll run out. Just don't forget to send me your address sometime today. Thanks. Glad you like it, Ray. Congratulations. Okay, so I got this little foot, and this is the only thing I could find that I have left from cutting my. So let's see. Let's go with the. Where's my green here? Green. Maybe a little of the brown. Just kind of make it a little creepy foot. It's got some kind of toe fungus. Oh my gosh, a little purple. Okay, so we got a little foot, right? So I'm thinking even under here, and then one of my poes. Remember, I wanted to put a poe. I wanted a poe under each one of these little cutouts. So I might do that. Let's don't overthink it. Let's just glue it down. Eileen's probably going, oh my goodness. Hi, G. How's it going? I'm just working in my Poe book. And again, guys, or a little bit ago, I asked everybody what kind of book they would you could make other than just, you can make it, and you can make this on any person, any author, any poet. If you did an Alice in Wonderland or a Secret Garden or something like that, it's going. How's your arm, G? Are you still scheduled for some surgery on that arm? Okay, so there we go. So there's one. There's page one. Now, real quick, I want to count the pages because I want to see if I'm able to skip a page. If I'm able to skip a page, or if I have to, because there's 18 of them, 18 stands. I've got 11 of them done like this. So let's see how many pages. If that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And there's not going to be enough to skip pages. I could skip a few. Let's see, like maybe every third one. I think we'll do every third one. I think I have enough to do every third one. So in other words, page 1, page 2, and skip. So I'll do 2 together and skip 1. All right. What do y'all think? How's it looking? Let me get a sip of juice here. Okay. In therapy, no surgery. Oh, well, that's good news, G. That's good news. All right. So let's see. Remember, I'm going to use at the front here. I'm going to have this on here. I'm going to have this. I want to put the word Poe in here somewhere. Do I want it on the cover? Do I want P-O-E? What do y'all think? Would that look good? P-O-E in black glitter letters. What do y'all think? I'll just kind of set it there. I won't glue it yet. How does that look? I think that looks pretty good. What do y'all think? How's that look? I'm liking it. Except that's a little crooked. Let's go that way. Not sure I'm going to trust. I'm going to go ahead and stick it down. I might go back and put glue under it. Because stickers just, Okay. Poe. Yeah, I'm gonna no, I'm gonna put instead of putting a Poe picture here, I'm gonna put a Poe picture in it somewhere. Well, I was gonna put it right here, but we decided on the Raven. I'll put him somewhere. Even if I just clip him in. Even if I just clip a picture in there, can do that too. Okay, and I do have this little feather left. Do I want a little extra feather in here? Because I did put some on the box. Could put it right here. I think I'll just put some on here. I don't really want to cover all this. Is that too silly? Oh my gosh. But I kind of like it. Or, it could be like here, like yeah, give him a skirt. Yeah. Well, it's too long and I don't want to hang it off the edge. I could put it right there, you know. Y'all like that? You like the little skirt? No, the little clips, I got those at Michael's. They're Seven Gypsies. They're Seven Gypsies, and you could buy a wood. They're both wood, but a wood, black wood, and a brown. There, I think they were marked down to $1 or $1.25. I forget now. So should I put the little? Should I put it right there? What do y'all think? Do y'all like that? Not a skirt. I mean, I can just have it hanging up here somewhere, just like feathers. Just have feathers up here, not have it be part of anything. Just part of the raven. Where do y'all think it should go? Corner of the web, like right up here. Y'all like it up there? That doesn't look kind of balanced. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. No headdress. Where do y'all think it should go? Just not have anything to do with any of them. I could put it on him. I could put it on the raven. It's kind of a lot. It's a lot of feather for you could just put it on the raven. Someone said in the corner. I'm not liking that just fanning out in the corner. No feather. Okay, don't put a feather on it at all. Just we could use the feather on another page, right? We can use it on another page. All right, let's keep going. I still have some bones too here. All right, and I think I want to use one of these. Here's a thing that one of these that what do you call it? Faithful gave me. This one has the word poet on it. It's got a little dictionary page in there. All right, so let's go with this one next. Oh wait, now the next page. All right, we'll do 2 pages. So now this page, let's go with orange and green. Orange and dark green, maybe? All right, let's see. I gotta dig out some orange tape too. I got some. And don't forget, we got these stickers still. All right, let's do orange. So what I'm gonna do is put out some of the. I need another. See, I got my stack of trays here. Yeah, on another page. Yeah, Eileen. All right, so I'm gonna put some orange, water it down, get another baby wipe or a place with this one here. Okay, so and do a wash of orange and another stencil. Just whatever, guys. Really, it doesn't have to have some great plan. Just kind of take it one page at a time. See what you like. This one maybe a pumpkin or a jack-o'-lantern on, just because of the orange. All right, there we go. There's our initial. Now let's dry. Let's hit that with the heat gun. The feathers on the top of the bookmark, maybe. Yeah, on the top of the. Maybe we'll do this with orange and brown. Okay, now I got this little bookmark here. Let me take this out and let's decorate this up. Where's the brown? Okay, I got some black on here, but it's probably dried by now. All right. Do I want to wet that down? Maybe. Let's get some on here. And then what I'm going to do is go over it with a baby wipe. Okay, let's get a little brown. Wax paper. That's got some orange in there too. I'm so zoomed in, guys. It's probably hard to see. I can zoom back out. Okay, so I'm thinking this little pocket here. Let's get on the inside of the little pocket a little bit. Okay, so this pocket. And then maybe a little purple on this. That'll make it stand out a little. Where's the one that has purple on it here? Add a little water. Just enough. Yeah, a little bit more. So I'm just going to tint a little purple on this little dictionary page. Just to make it so it's not just new, right? Now let's dry that. Okay, I don't think I have one of those, Eileen. All right, so let's put this in here. Okay, now let's see what we got in the stickers. There's some kind of little skull thing here. Let's put that on there. Warning, maybe habit forming. And maybe one of these little moths. Okay, so this will be on this side. And where's page 2? Let me go over here. Page 2. Again, I was going to do this in calligraphy. My letters. My numbers. So I'm trying to kind of draw them now. And there's a pencil mark underneath. I'll get rid of that. So I'm thinking this could use a little purple. We're going to need some kind of stenciling going on. A little bit of brown or purple. Maybe a little purple. Just light purple on this one. Well, no, let's do brown. I probably need a little bit of purple on here. Just kind of talking to myself. Where's that? Here, this. And I can't use this because I just glued it down. Let's just pick up a little. Just a little brightening up. Something like that. The black on the page looks ratty old curtains. Yeah, it does kind of, Sherry. Well, that's what I'm doing on all the pages. I just did a few just to show you how it's going to look. All right, now I think I'm going to go with a little bit of the darker orange. So let's see. I got all these little trays everywhere. Let's get a little bit of the darker orange. I could probably dig out a stamp. I mean a ink pad too, but let's see what this looks like. You know, I'm really not using this wax paper at all. Just get it out of my way. I'm just not even I'm not even worried about it. All right, so I'm going to put some orange and then maybe some brown stencil of something, a feather. No, the feather would have to be black. Okay. We still with the tour, guys? The black on the... Okay, said that. Do you make it look so... Well, you know, I'm just really not overthinking it. I'm not really worrying about it. You sit here and analyze it too much, and then either you're not going to like it, you're going to overthink it. You know, this is just for a little project for here. It's not like I'm doing this for a client or something. You know what I'm saying? So let's have some fun with it, right? So I'm going to put a little bit of orange on the lettering just to knock it back just a little, but still have it bright. That was my thing about not printing it on parchment. I didn't want to lose the brightness of the lettering. So just a little bit like that. Okay, now got some purple and brown. This one looks, that's pretty messy. You know what I think I'm going to do with this now? Let's get a piece. Let's double this up. Let's get a double piece here. Okay, so I bought all this netting. I just don't want it sticking out or not very much. Okay, so maybe I'll fold one over to make it okay, let's see. Some netting. Okay, I don't want it in the fold of the book though, because that'll prevent it from closing. Then let's get a little more, another little piece. I think it needs to be in front so you can see it. There we go. Now let's glue this down. There, what do y'all think? Wait, let's move it down a little. Oh, I can't move it too much now. It's stuck to that netting. Okay, so something like that on this side. This is going to go on this side. Could use a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of brown on my finger here. I just want a little bit more dark edges. And then when we lift this one up, we'll have another Poe. See, I want to use all those Poe heads. All those Poe heads that I printed out. So that can go on here. Maybe a stencil of something. Want another spider web yet? Maybe a feather. Let's see what else. Just some random stuff. Oh, what other stencils did I pull over here? Yeah, what about this? maybe with a little purple. Let's see. All right, let's see. Where's my purple sponge? What do you do with it? Well, I don't know where my purple sponge went unless I used it for something else. Well, this one's clean and dry. So let's get a little bit more purple. The desk is a hot mess. I'll have to show you. Oh, there's an address over there. Turn that around. And I still have to decide what I'm going to do. This may not show up very well. Well, let's go for it. Let's see what happens. I still have to decide what I'm going to do for Inktober today. I'm thinking maybe Bride of Frankenstein. Hope this shows up some. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Just a little bit of a design, right? All right, let's dry that. More glue under this. Oh my gosh, don't hit. Oh, but that's kind of cool. Let's do a test with that. I hit the heat gun on that netting. Let's look at what happens when you do that. Wait for it. Wait for it. That would be awesome. Love the Inktober, even though they're scary. Okay, let's see here. Now let's kind of roll it up a little. Look at that. It made it extra good. Oh, oh, that's just too thick now. It's too much right now for this bit, but yeah. Okay, so here it's like I need more glue under the netting. Because remember, I just stuck the netting down first. Oh, here come the cats at my feet. They're rubbing on my ankles. I don't know. Let's see. Let's move the paint just in case they decide to jump. It's all the glue is sticking to the netting instead of the book. I thought it would just go through the netting, but no, it's really not. So I'm having to add some more glue, and the glue will dry clear. So yeah. And then let's get the next little Poe. You know, I've been using these little Poes. Where's my small scissors? I'm trying to put one on each page. What you doing down there, baby? I know you want up here on Mama's table, but Mama's table is a hot mess. I should see it. I'll have to show it to you. One of these days I'll get set up for a face cam and a, multi-camera. One of these days. I've only been doing it 9 years. Okay, so I can do a couple different things. I can do kind of want to poke different directions, right? See, like this one, he's got the little foot there. And this one, I'm thinking maybe right here. Oh, I don't maybe up here, maybe upside down. Because I don't really want to cover up all that. And see, then this goes on here so that when you lift this, I got to do the back. So when you lift it, see, there's a Poe on every page. So let me put Poe right there. So he'll go there. All right, now let's go back to the orange. Let's do the back side of this. Just something. I just want the edges not to be. And I got purple there too. Let's go there. What are you doing up there, baby? Don't knock that stuff over. It's Oliver, Mr. Curious. I let them in when I'm not doing pan pastels or inking. Those two things, they cannot come in. But even this paint, I can kind of just move out of the way. But pan pastels and ink. Okay, so something like that. Where's my pencil? Yeah, let's see if I can get that now that that's dry. We're still with the tour, guys? Poe, what do you know? Okay, so now I think I'm going to have to cut this down just a little. I got it a little too tall there. Just enough so that I can put the tape. All right, so I think I want purple. All right, let's find the edge. Yeah, this isn't wanting to stay down where I put the, what do you call it, behind the netting. Well, I might have to go back and do more gluing. All right, so now let's put. Oh, slid it right off. Okay, let's let that sit for a second. Still clutching the Velcro. And then this needs a little glue right there because got it wet. Where's the glue stick here? Maybe some splatters, you know? I don't know. Do we want blood splatters though, or do we just want some black splatters? I think it needs some splatters. Not overly so, but what do y'all think? Do you think it needs some splatters? Splatters or drips? I know Jean's not here. Splatters or drips? In black, you think? All right, what are y'all into out there? Okay, I have to. Are y'all saying black drips and splatters? Red drip? I don't know. Either black splatters, red drip. Oh, that's going to be really morbid. Are y'all sure? Should we go that morbid, guys? What do y'all think? Should we go that morbid? Black splatters? Everybody's going, yeah, go for it. All right, well, let me get a little thing. With some black. Well, we can start with black. We can always add more. Or it could be purple splatters. What about purple splatters? What do y'all think? Purple or black? Purple or black? Fine tech. I don't know. Would that show up very much though? I don't know if fine tech would show up. All right, I got two purples, two blacks, black, purple. Half of y'all are saying black and half are saying purple. Maybe both? I'm thinking. Now, this doesn't really lend itself to glitter, in my opinion. Purple would show up better. Maybe we'll do a little of both. All right, let's put some purple in another one. Clean this one out. All right. I don't want to lose my washi tapes here. All right, so let's a little of both. Now let's get a fluffy brush. Let's see here. Let's find something kind of fluffy. Oh, little. I just want a little bit, you know? All right, so like maybe we'll do different ones. Okay, so here, let's do. We'll keep it subtle. I think it just add a little touch, you know? It would just be a nice little touch. A little more water in that. Now the bird and the curtain are shiny. So I'm going to have to just wipe off where I'm splattering on that because it's shiny there. It's probably not going to dry. All right, so look, just a little bit, right? Didn't that just add a touch? You think it needs red drips? I don't know. Maybe if we just did a couple and not crazy. Let's do black and purple splatters and the occasional red drip. Okay, how about that? Where's my red? See, I haven't put anything red in here at all yet, guys. We haven't done anything red. Let's see. And do I want this? That's too bright. I think I need that magenta red. I need a maroon or a magenta. No, I'm looking. I don't know, guys. Dig in here. Let's see. It's cherry red. Tuscan red. Neither one of those look much different. Okay. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. Let's see. Let's just put a drop here. All right, let me clean out the purple. All right, let's see here. Do I want it down the center of the spine? That might be good. Let's see about doing, because it probably will go through to other pages. Let's see. Glad Jean's not here. Jean doesn't like drips. See, just something like that. What do y'all think? And then when it dries, I can kind of go back over it a little. Maybe add a little bit of purple in there just to darken it up just a little. What do y'all think? It's probably gone through the spine. Are y'all happy with that? Yeah, Jean be passing it. All right, let's try it and let's see what's going on the next page. I just really want to get this done. And then I can do a little video, like a 1-minute video flip, like I did the pumpkin. So, yeah, it's just something subtle like that. What do you think? All right, let's turn the page and let's see what we want here. Okay, we can't do too much on there because we've got that. But, and should I put, I don't know that I should put any splatters on my words. That might, because if I get a bad spot somewhere, we're going to lose the words. Where's my glue stick? I got another little spot right here. What am I doing with it? It was right here. Glue stick. Where is it? Oh. The pumpkin was a good idea. Oh, you like the pumpkin. Okay. All right. So now let's see. Let's flip this over. And again, I won't get it on his face. Let me get my buckets here. Buckets of drip. Okay. It puts them on the back up here. That'll get something on the back page. Where's that? What? All right. Got one little splat there, but that's okay. So see, it just gives it a little bit more texture or something. You like it? Oh, some poison bottles. Yeah. See, now, again, guys, I got to do 18 pages. So I'm kind of, at least at first, doing a little, let's try this, a little something. I could put some poison up here on the flaps. I don't want to melt my, my x-ray. Okay. All right. So there's page 2. I mean, it's kind of messy, dirty. That's okay, you know. All right. So here's our front. And again, it's going to have, maybe I want this on there. Maybe I'll have to, ink this edges up though. Let's see here. Probably best to do it with a baby wipe here. Just so it's not a white edge or cream color edge. And I don't think I want yarn. I think I'm going to want a piece of like a ribbon. So I'm going to cut that off. We'll put a piece of ribbon in there. Okay, now let's put a little bit of the purple. Just the tiniest bit. See, something like that. With the picture of Poe. No splatters on the words. Let's set that aside. All right. Okay. See, this is washi tape got wet. Can't get washi tape wet. It'll not stick. Okay. All right. So we got this one. I'm not going to put anything on the backs yet. We can always go back and put stuff on the backs if I need to. Almost could staple. Almost could staple it. Let's see. Okay, then here's the next one. Okay, so now I need some splatters here. Let's get some purple here. I don't mind if a couple get down here on the bottom. I just don't want it on the words. Something like that. Okay, same thing on this side. Let's cover up Poe's face. Whoops, that's a little, should have popped that off a little bit first. Okay, let's dry. sorry guys, I should move I'm so zoomed in, I keep getting farther and farther down. Okay, this is gluing, is coming up. See, remember these pages are damp, and you're trying to glue on damp. It's not really good. It's not going to hold the glue if it's wet paper. Okay, I got these splotches a little thick. There we go. Let's get the back side dry here. Okay. So there's the next page. Yep, let's dry that. Yeah, because I'm just thinking that I picked thin washi tape. I should have picked something thicker, but I think it's going to be okay. So it's going to start getting fluffy. See, it's kind of coming along. There's the X-ray here. Maybe something else here. Maybe a poison bottle here. Let's get one of those. And I have the papers too. I have all that Tim Holtz paper. We haven't even started digging through this. I haven't even started digging through all this stuff yet. Oh, here's some little spiders. See, I have all this little faux ephemera stuff in here. Little cat and bones. Another, I could use another raven or two in there. I have these. I have these little creepy zombie people. Need to use them because they're sticking to everything. Got these little creepy zombie people. Oh, here, that's coffee. Because there's a bottle. I think I got a bottle of one like that has that on it. There's some more creepy people. Here's another X-ray. This is of the skull. What else is in here? Lots of frames. A lot of these frames. Here's like a ghost thing that might work on a page. What else is in here? Oh, here's a bunch more little stuff. Let's see what we got. Let's look at all this, shall we? Oh, and I got, what's in here? There's some stickers. Okay, let's start with some of this. What's that? Oh, here's a bat. One of the girls sent this. Oh, look, this will be a good one. If I, let's put some embossing on that. Hang on. Let's get some, color. Red, maybe? Let's see if red will show up. It's barely. See, I'm trying to get the embossing to show up on that bat. I don't know. I hope y'all are kind of enjoying, guys. You don't have to do a Poe book. It can be any kind of, any poet, story, fairy tale. All right, there's some red. Maybe it does need a little gold. Let's get a little gold. Like that. What do y'all think? Another pile. You like it? Oh, good. Well, I'll give y'all some ideas. Now, I'll use this on the next page or another page because that's kind of a big element that can be used on the left side, right? But I want to put something else here. Here's a 13. Should we just glue down a 13? So I just want something underneath. So let's go with a little bit of purple. Just use what's on here. Where's my purple stamp pad that I had? Where is that, baby? Where is it? Purple stamp pad, where did you go? I need the blue. Well, all the paints. Where's the stamp pad? Oh, and I got this pack of stuff here still. Bats in there. Oh, lots of stuff. We've got plenty to use, that's for sure. Here it is. It's right there. I just want to pick up a little bit of that purple. How's that for? Do I need a little bit more on those edges, maybe? Okay. Just throwing everything on here but the kitchen sink. Hi, Jan, Lady Jan. We're just working in the Poe book. It's a hot mess book, but I like it. You know, I like it. It's kind of crunchy and crispy. You know? I could almost use a little purple on it too. Let's get a little bit more. Come on, lid, go back on there. Just a little edge. Let's do it on the back side too. All right, let's see what else we can glue down. We'll do one or two. We'll do one, at least one more. One more page. Piece of fried chicken. This one got a little mess. You could almost use a little more orange in there. Let's see. I'm going to brighten that up just a little. There we go. That's better. All right, let's try this. Got to be careful not to hit the, well, I could even get it a little bit. I don't mind if it wrinkles a little bit. I just don't want it so puffy that it won't close. All right, so now we have a purple, an orange. Oh, we probably should use a pumpkin in here. Do I have a pumpkin? I'm sure one of the girls sent a pumpkin here somewhere. Let's look in this bag. This needs to go in something else. Here's a little, what is that, a little bat? A little pumpkin? I'm digging. This little thing. This little sticker. Do I want anything on this though? What do y'all think? Should I put that on there? It's a little bat in a kind of a glitter. Should I put that on there? Yes. Eileen said yes. All right. All right. It's a little thick. It's a little chipboard thing, but that's okay. It's going to get puffy anyway. Oh my gosh, Sherry says she's watching with stormy weather, lights off, and a candle lit. Oh my gosh, Sherry. Well, I think that looks kind of cool for those 2 pages. All right, so we have a purple and green. Well, here we have a brown and red. We have a purple and green. We have an orange and kind of purple. Okay, so the next color, what should we do? Maybe should we go with a red page or a dark green? We haven't done a full-on green. This has hints of green, so let's do a green. Let's do a green wash, main green. Black and red. We did a kind of brown and black and red here. And then we have purple. And then we have orange. So let's go ahead and do a green. Let's water that down. Oh, where's my water? Oh. We'll do a lime green with dark green accents. Like moss green. Oh, wait, you know what? I got to skip this. There's not going to be a poem on this page because I got to do every third one is blank. Or, well, I should say every third one doesn't have a poem. Or I can go ahead and do every page, 18 of them, and then the last few pages not have any words. Maybe that would be better. What do y'all think? Should I go ahead and do every page with the poem back to back to back and then have some extra pages at the end? Of course, I could always tear some pages out at the back. Maybe that's what I should do because it might be distracting if there's not a poem on every page, right? So I think we should go ahead and do page 3. Okay, page 3. There's 18 pages, guys. Y'all want to stay for all 18? Okay, let's erase that pencil mark. I penciled in each number because, to paste them down. Just tear them out at the end. Yeah. It would be more cohesive on every page. Yeah. Okay, so I do have to cut this down just a little at the top, just have enough, because I tore all the other edges so that they'd be jaggedy and raggedy. Okay, so now let's do the dark green. Let me get another. All right, let's move this for a minute. Oh, let's stencil. Let's do something with the stencil. I keep forgetting the stencils. Or we could, yeah, and then maybe stencil that and then put the bat on there. Let's see. Let me think for a minute. We've been stenciling on this side. Let's do a couple different ones. Let's maybe do this one, just this part right here. And then maybe this window over on this side. Okay, let's gotta get another sponge. Gotta use a dry sponge. Oh, well, thanks, guys. We'll see how it comes out. We're just rolling with it here. Okay. And then I'm going to border this with the darker green too. We just have so much stuff to pick from. So much ephemera and stuff. It's kind of hard to decide. And I still have stuff over here from Teresa. Let's pick something out of that Teresa sent. We'll pick one of those her little stamped images out. Okay, so something. See, that didn't really show much, does it? Let's do another row. Well, yeah. Well, it's going to be covered up on this side anyway. This one may not show up either because we got the black. It just gives it something. It just gives us some kind of design, right? It just gives us some kind of design so it's just not flat. And I could pick out a door, one of those doors from the door books. Got that too. So we got so much to choose from. Let's do some splatters next. Yeah, that shows up. All right, where's my black splatters? Let's wet that down a little. Oh my God, I gotta show y'all. I have got to show you. I'm gonna move the camera. I'm gonna move the camera so y'all can see this desk. It's really quite amusing. It is to me. All right, so something like that. You're doing good job. Okay, thanks. All right, look, I'm gonna move. Oh, look, I just picked up the brush. Oh my gosh, let me clean this brush. All right, I'm gonna show y'all my desk here. All right, wait, I'm gonna move. If y'all don't like to see things moving around, then don't look. A door would be cool. Yeah. Okay, so look, guys, look, I'm gonna show y'all my desk. Okay, so here's the computer right over there, right? So here is everything on my desk. Right here's where we're sitting. Look at all the piles of stuff. We are piled up here, people. I'm only working right here. This is the only spot that I'm working on. It's right here. Oh, I gotta clean. I've got to finish this and clean it up so I have room to do my Inktober. Right? All right, let's dry this. Let's see. Let's dry this now. This might be a good one for that bat. Now, see, I've lost the bat. It's here somewhere. Where'd my little bat go? There it is. So it always looks when you stream. It just depends on the project. You know, we don't do this kind of project every day. And I got this little window here. Maybe something like that. It's kind of dimensional. Maybe I could bust it down a level. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's just we can keep this for something else. So I don't want it that dimensional. So I'm thinking something like this. I got to still, put some, let's put some paint on here. Let's pick a napkin. Where's the dark green? Here we go. A little bit of water on that, just a little. So I know some of y'all are already doing Poe books, and not necessarily about Poe, but just books in October. So who else is doing a Poe book? Or, again, not necessarily about Poe, but some kind of a decorative book. Who's doing one? Let me move this over here. Let's get it down here. It's easier to make it smoother. Okay, I want to do the back side too. Uh-oh, got a little red on there. That'll work. Oh, Tim Holtz he'd be screaming at right now the way that we're doing this. Okay, so maybe a little bit, let's get a little bit of red splatter. Let's do a little red splatter on this one. Just because we haven't done red yet on these. Maybe a red drip. Let's have one red drip coming down behind the door. Put some on there. We'll get it wet and we'll run. Here we go. Just one, just like that. Let's don't have it run under the page. And then we're going to put this right here, right on top. This will go over here. And I need some red washi tape. Let's see. Well, it's kind of pink. Let's see. This one's redder. Isn't it red enough? Yeah. Bye, Faithful. Thanks for sending the goodies. We're using them. Oh, I just smeared that. Oh, I know one more thing I got to do. I have to put a little bit of green on here. So let's put a little section here with the light green. I probably need to get some fresh baby wipes out. Just a little. Just to knock it back a little. Okay. Now, let's dry. Picture of his wife in the book. I don't know if there is a picture of his wife. I mean, I could put, just a woman. I don't know if is there a picture of his wife out there somewhere? Okay, this is too wet. So we'll paint that in. Paint that in so that I can get rid of some of the water. Like this page. All right, now let's see. We could put one of those zombie heads in here. Poe's going, but he goes behind each one. He goes behind each. Okay. Something in there. So I got these little, oh, my hands are, let me get a fresh baby wipe, clean my hands. Oh, my baby wipes are running low. Do I have an extra? Oh, I think I got an extra pack up there. I always try to keep an extra pack because I go through them. I hope y'all are having fun. It's all fun to me, just having fun. It's not creepy or scary or nothing to me. Mwah. And a bottle of poison. Okay, we'll get a bottle of poison. Where are those bottles at? Let's see over here. Do another Poe head. Bottle of, I got these things from Teresa. I need to use some of these. These are cool. Here we go. Here we go. Scissors. I like this one with the spider on it. We're going to go with that. So I don't know. I just don't get creeped out about this kind of thing. It's just fun to me. It's just artistic and fun. It's not. I don't know. That's just me. All right. So now we can put that right there. Let's ink the edges though. Let's put a little. There's my black. Didn't I have black ink out? Get that purple. Let's see if that's dry, if it'll hold up. Just remember, I had to glue this back in. There we go. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do, as long as I had to glue the ink pad back in. It fell out. These things are old. Ask Eileen how old these are. How old are these, Eileen? These are pretty old. And this one's kind of really starting to fall apart. But it's still got ink in it. So even if I have to take the ink out with the baby wipe, say, just a little on the edges there. That. Bottle of poison. $20 at least. It's still moist. All right, now we got to put this in here. Oh, wait, let me dry that edge here. I got to put some on the back. Just a little bit. Just to make it a little not so clean. That's good. All right. Now, let's go ahead and... where's my tape? There's the tape I pulled. Didn't I get some purple tape? Oh, I got red tape. Okay, red tape. All right, so now... It's fun just to use up your stash. That's what I'm doing here. And stuff that people sent me to do this with. Right? I gotta let this set for just a minute before I flip it up to put the tape on the back, because the glue is making it slide. Okay. Then I gotta cut out a Poe. So I hope y'all had fun with this. What did Janet say? I said the same thing. I'm not sure what they're talking about, Janet and Eileen. They have secret codes. They have a secret code world. Not just words, world. They have a whole secret code world. All right, so let's just cut him out. Remember, I'm putting him underneath of each. And I'm putting them different. Like, all right, so this one, he's like just straight on with that little foot thing. Then the next one, he's like upside down. So this one, he probably needs to be kind of coming across this way. Okay, let's see if I can bend that now. Let's put a little bit of... Okay. So, yeah, I've got 18 pages to do. We're only on page 3. We're only on page 3, guys. You want to stay for one more page? Should we do one more? Something needs to go across there. Let's see what we got. Let's look in the sticker book here. In the shadow of the trees. Let's put that right across there. Yeah, see, I got all this word fetty, watches and clocks and poison. Let's see, maybe. The cat's going, ah! Let's do it right there. One or two or three. Okay, so there we go. So there's page 3. All right, let's look back through it again. See, look. I'm going to have some kind of the black ribbon around it or a red ribbon. No, green ribbon. I got this stuff. This might be good. Or just maybe black. I don't know. Because remember, it's going in the box. Oh, my mailman's bringing me a box. Hang on. Let me go see. Let me go get the mail. I usually try to get the mail so he doesn't have to get out. Well, sorry, guys. It was something Hubster ordered, so it's not even a happy mail I can show you. Oh, okay. Back to let me get a sip of my coffee went cold. All right. Yeah, it's for Hubster though. I'll be home in about 30 minutes. Okay. So what do y'all think? Is it kind of creepy, crunchy, cool? I kind of even like that that's bent right there. Maybe I'll bend a couple pages. It's kind of cool. You know? Let's do this one on the inside here. It's going to get fluffy, so we might as well go for it. All right, so there we go. There's 2, 3. All right, so the next color, what should we do this color? Should we go back to red and brown now? I think we should go back to red and brown. These colors. So let's do, because I don't have any red background pages yet. So let's get this, let's go with this. All right, so I'm going to get some red. It's really not very, I think I need some purple in it. It's a little bit more purple in it. There we go. Then we'll splatter, stencil. This now it looks a little magenta. We'll add brown. All right, let's try this. Oh, Diane! I should just go through and put a base coat on all the pages. I think I might do some of that. So let me go back to this real quick before we think about doing the next page. This is how I'm doing all the base pages. See, I'm just taking a card and I'm scraping on some black. And then so when you go over the black with the wash with just a baby wipe, then you have something, some texture in the background. Nothing, just scrapey bits like this, right? So I can get my color base, because I'm having to overthink which color should I do next. If I just do purple, red, green, black, brown, purple, red, green, like that, it'll be quicker, because I got to do 18 pages. I was going to skip every third page, Yvonne, but then I decided it just looked better to have the words every page like this. And what I'll do is at the end, I'll either just put a bunch of stuff in there, so that I want all the pages page by page. I think I just like that better. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here, let me just do a few so I can get ahead of the game here. And I can kind of check chat. Am I missing anything in chat, guys? And, I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention because, and then say I want to stencil over it. So I don't want to overdo the black because I want to stencil. Yeah, I'm trying to, Janet. I'll have to finish it while I'm watching other streamers, because I still got to do an Inktober today. I'll show my Inktobers again in a little bit. If y'all missed it at the very beginning, I did show them. You have to dry in between or you'll glue your pages shut. You'll glue your pages together. So I'll do a few black and then I'll do a little bit of a washes just to get them kind of started. Because then I will feel more apt to work in it if I have a lot of this background stuff done, Then I can concentrate on all the doolollies. So I'll probably have to take a break from working on it, then do Inktober, and then come back to it. Because I really don't want to pick up all this stuff. Right, Janet? Janet, I talk about that all the time. Cleaning off your desk and then not finishing a project, and then you have to do another project. Then you got to go back to this one. That means you got to drag all this stuff back out again. I don't want to do that. I want to get this done, Okay, so let's stop on the black for a minute. Let's go back. Okay, so now we're going to do, this is more purple. So I think the next one I'll do is really more red with maybe a little brown in it instead of purple. We'll do that one on the next red, when the red comes back around. Okay, so now we did red and brown, purple. So now let's do a purple. So my watch, I'm not going to stand up right now, and I'm not breathing right now. Okay, so let's get some. I'm going to get some base coats done. maybe a little stencil on there. This is not, I need a wetter baby wipe. That one's dry, so let's get another one here. There we go. Just to get color on the pages. Then I can ink all the edges and concentrate on the details. Once I have everything colored in, you know. Oh, I missed a page. Okay, well, I missed 2 pages. How did I skip those pages? How did I skip those pages? I don't know. Oh my gosh, let's do another purple one here. Do some splatters, and I'll go back through my stencils again, maybe do a little more stenciling. I still have to do, I've only done 11. I've done 11 of my pages like this. I still have to cut out and glue down 7 more pages. That's 18, I think. I think there's 18. All right, I need to dry this. But you see how you can just go right over it with the baby wipe and get a base on there? Okay, let's dry. There's another purple one. It's so nice and fall out. Started drizzling and raining overnight. All the leaves are in the yard. So it's really like fall now. It's our first real, because we got our first real rain. So now we kind of have fall here now. All right, so we did those purples. Now let's do a couple greens. Let's see. Do I have any green out? I'm not seeing any. Let's go ahead and put a little more green. Get a baby wipe here. Let's water it down a little. So the book's going to end up being pretty fluffy, I think. Put your fingerprint on it somewhere. Like you mean like my real fingerprint? I do that on my art journals, like my Jane journal. I have my handprint. And if y'all weren't here at the beginning, if I do some kind of an impromptu or a recording, I want to kind of look at the Tamara. Is her name Tamara? Is that her name? What? Oh my God, I'm stuck. My foot is stuck. That's my foot sliding on my chair. Just FYI, I sit on my foot. Yeah, Tamara Laporte, and Find Your Artistic Voice. Those 2 books I want to go look at and put notes and stuff in my Jane book. See, my Jane book was really zoomed in, so you can kind of see my Jane book is really fluffy. All right, now I'll sit back on my foot. Yeah, if y'all hear squeaking and farting noises, I'm sitting on my foot. It was. Okay, so let's see. Purple, red, purple, green, purple, another green, and then somewhere in between we'll do orange. The next set will be orange. Nobody else here sits on their foot? I know it's really not good for your circulation, but I sit on my foot all day long. For your for your light bulbs. And hi, Painty Girl. You do, Tez? Yeah. It's just a habit. I've always, because if I sit on the floor, I sit like, well, I used to call it Indian style. I don't want to offend any Native Americans, but cross-legged, sit cross-legged on the floor. Always curled up my legs somehow, and I always sit on a foot. You used to till your knees got bad. Well, some days I didn't think about it, but some days that knee, it's not both knees, it's just my left knee, because I curl up my left foot under me, and it's my left knee that hurts sometimes. I bet that's what it is, Cynthia. I bet that's why that knee hurts some days, because I sit like that all day. I didn't even think about that. Maybe I should quit sitting on my leg. Okay, let's see. Purple. Right after the green. All right, I need an orange in here. Got a green there. I need an orange here. There's green. Okay, so here's orange. Let's get to an orange spot. I think that's just probably years of sitting like that might have bothered that knee. I don't know. That's an observation I had not made. I'd not made that observation. All right, I want to get a few of these pages done. And I'll just double check to make sure they're dry so I'm not gluing them shut. Your foot goes, well, that's what my foot does go numb. And that's why I'll say, oh, my foot, because it's numb, because I sat on it so long and just sitting here streaming for 3 or 4 hours, unless I get up to go get coffee or something. I'm just sitting on that foot. All right, let's dry this so I don't glue it shut. Brain cramp. We got cramps in our legs, our knees, and our feet. And Jen's creative explorations got a brain cramp. Oh, you hurt your back by sitting on the floor so much? I sit on the floor. See, I can sit cross-legged on my bed and lean over and write and read, like hunched over, like almost like doubled over. And it doesn't bother my back. Now, if I stayed there 4 or 5 hours, it might. But when I read, write, study, note take, idea collect, I usually sit on my bed cross-legged and hunched over, leaning over. I think, I did take a picture of that. And then, but when I'm here in my art room, I'm sitting in this same office chair on my foot. So let's see, where is my, I posted a picture. It's a week or 2 ago. And Annie and Dan and Logan. Okay, so now I'm going to move off of my chair. It may make a squeaky noise because I'm sitting on my foot. They had a good time in Hawaii. Let me just show you a couple. Now that I have my pictures out, let me show you a picture of the fam. Here they are. This is a good one. Let me turn it sideways. So there's my family that lives out in LA. But this is when they were in Hawaii. So yeah. That's my LA family. Here's another one of Annie and Logan. I know, right? Now, let's see. I'm scrolling. I have over 4,000 pictures on this phone. 4,000. I mean, they're clouded too. I did pay extra for the cloud, but I have to keep scrolling. Here we go. All right. Um, so here is a picture of my desk. I took this one. So this is where I'm working. It's kind of dark. Let's see. So you can see this is where I'm working. I work right there. So I took a picture of my two happy places. There's my one happy place. And then my other happy place is here on my bed. So here I am on my bed. And look, see how I'm hunched over? This, I could do this all day long. See, I'm sitting on one foot and the other leg is stretched out. And I got all my books and stuff I'm reading, studying, writing, and I'm hunched over. But this doesn't bother my back. But sitting on my foot does. What else do I have in here? Lots of cat pictures, of course. Smells at Denise's, my pumpkin. That may be all I have to share today. Here's a picture. I'm thinking about this is them, the giant ants. I might draw a giant ant. What, Sharon? The parent would have to come and unwind you. Let's see. Oh, I gotta show you this. I kept this. I keep these to show my mom and Denise. I'm taking a break in case y'all can't tell. I show these to mom and Denise all the time, and this was what it came across on Facebook. If you ever get locked out of your house, talk to your lock calmly because communication is key. I love these. I love those kind of things. I know it's silly, but me and mom and Denise are on group text. You know, Denise shows us lunches every day she makes for Boo. Oh, that's mom and let's see, where's here we go. No, she put it on our group text. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, so here's this is what me and mom and Denise do. Okay, this is the kind of thing we do. So Denise posted a picture of her pickle that she had at lunch. And she said, my pickle is Halloween themed. So I posted this dancing pickle and I posted this one and went, deal with it. Deal with it. It makes my mom laugh. It makes my mom laugh. And then here, yes, so there's a picture of one of the lunches. She shows us all this stuff. It's just fun. We just have fun, all of the three of us. Yeah, deal with it, Eileen. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that may be all I have to share. I think that's enough, isn't it? Yeah. And I showed y'all I got a bunch of new books, mystery books. I need to show y'all those too. I did tweet a picture of it, but I got a whole bunch of new mysteries. I really want to show those to you. See, this is the one that I showed you a minute ago. What? Hang on. This book right here is that Find Your Artistic Voice, that Lisa Condren one. But the other ones, these are mysteries. I got two new ones on Sherlock. And then this one is called The Bookshop, Penelope Fitzgerald. She's passed away. She's a famous author, and I've not read The Bookshop. And then this one's just a cozy mystery. A Jen what is her name? I can't read it. It's covered up. But anyway, it's a library bookshop cozy mystery. So I bought 4 mysteries and then that one artistic Finding Your Style. It's a mystery where you put them, Eileen. See, I turned my dining room. I turned my dining room into a library. So all my art books are in here. My children book collection is in the mural room. And then all my other books are in what used to be the dining room. It's just all bookshelves in there and one table, one desk. not a, it's just a desk table in there. Okay, so now we got to go back to red. So you got to be careful not to stick these together. Okay, so let's wet that down. Ooh, that looks really creepy. Let's not do that. I was trying to smash it into the baby white, but yeah, let's not get your hand all red. It needs a little more of that brown in it. There we go. But you got to mash. If you mash the paint into the baby white, it just smooths out and blends. Hi, Judy. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody, for popping in or stopping in, lurking. Trying to get a few pages base coated, and we're going to go ahead. I'll do one more. I'll do page 4. I think I have time for one more. Then after lunch, I'll finish base coating all these. All right, let's dry this real quick. So we put some goodies on a page. I still have this pop here from Teresa. The stuff that she sent me, I got that in here. I'll get to it all eventually. All right, let's make sure everything's nice and dry. Yeah, we don't have company. I mean, we have the family and kids, but we don't really entertain. So we don't have people coming over where, we eat in the kitchen. The kitchen table and chairs in there. But yeah, so I know we live. Okay, I'm going to move my foot again. Oh. We live a very, I don't say secluded, but we'll call it peaceful. Yeah, carry on till next year, Teresa. Let me go ahead, though. Let's use something here. Let's first go to page 4. There it is. Okay, so let's write a 4 on here. I mean, I have it penciled. So let's remove the 4. And again, obviously, I'm not doing it with my calligraphy pen. But did I put a dot on each one? There's 1, 3, 2. Yeah, okay. So this one will go here, and I got to cut this down just a little, just enough to have room for the washi tape. Okay, so that's going to go on this page. I won't stain it right now. I want to go ahead and concentrate on putting some stuff on here. Maybe some black edging. Let's see. Where's the black? I've got my black oxide. Oh, and I want to do some stenciling. That's going to be too big. I'm going to have to use a baby wipe. Oh, I was going to say, okay, that one's black. I don't mind putting that on there. So let's just do the edge. Okay, Hubster's here. I got to go let him in. Everybody goes, doesn't he have a key? It's the glass screen door, and it's not a key to it. It's just a bolt lock, so I have to let him in. Hang on. So anyway, it's not that he doesn't have a key to get in the house. It's just that the main door's open so the cats can look out. And then I have the glass door, the glass, what do you call it? Screen. It's not a screen. It's just glass door. Storm door. That's the word I'm looking for. A storm door that I just bolt lock. And I leave the front door open, the main door, so the cats can look out and watch Chippy, the chipmunk. All right. So let's see. All right. What kind of stencil do I want? Let's use it. Let's use the what do you call it again? The spider web? Or What else do I have over here? I got the stars. I used some of these windows already. What else did I pull? A clock. Maybe a clock. Need some bats on here. This looks like it could have some bats. Let's see if I can just paint some bats. Oh, see, I'm sitting on my foot again. Okay, so let's see. And I'm also, I gotta wet that down. I'm waiting for Anne. I'm excited. You know, Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Cat gave Anne the book that she won. And so should have got it yesterday. I haven't checked Anne's channel. Maybe she did a happy mail. Let's see. Do I want? Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to think of what bat wings look like. Just because, look at it. It looks like there could be a lot of bats in there. So I thought I would just go ahead and like paint a couple in. So anyway, I'm really excited for Anne to get the book that Cheshire Cat gave to her as her winning, you know, because it's going to make her so happy. Anne's been having, you know, health issues and some stuff. So for her to have a surprise like that, it's going to be nice. I don't know if Kat's still here. I think she was here earlier. Okay, so just a couple because it's going to get covered up. All right. So this is going to go on here. Of course, it's going to be inked or, you know, washed down. So I'm thinking this needs to probably go on a green page because it's not showing up very much. Where on a green page, it'll show up more, I think. It's kind of dark. Got a hand. Got a skeleton. Kim. Oh my gosh. What else do we have here? There's some more bones. Now, oh wait, did I cut out another Poe for this one? I thought I cut out another Poe. No, let me cut out another one. Maybe it was just the last one. Where did you get the bat? One of the girls sent it to me, and it looks like this. It was an embossed bat. I don't know if it was Teresa. Teresa, are you here? Did you send me this? And I did some rub and buff on. I thought I cut one of these out for the. There we go. You're frozen? Are we frozen, guys? Let me do a test. Is anybody else frozen? If it's me, are we here, people? Have we run out of? I'm back. Okay, it didn't show me as leaving. It didn't start. Okay, it didn't start over or anything, but we're going to go in a few minutes. Okay, so this one, see, I have them in different spots. Maybe this one will be down here, you know, under that. And maybe, let's look in our book here. Fragile, do not drop, handle with care. That'll be a good, yeah. We'll put him there. Let's glue this down. Oh, we got to punch that out. It's little die cuts. These are the Tim Holtz ones, I think. I'm pretty sure these are Tim Holtz. And I think this bat, and unless, I don't think this came in the Tim Holtz thing. I think that Teresa sent that one, but I could be wrong. I got them all over the table here. Now I've lost track of who sent what. All right, we'll finish this page. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed the giveaway and having some Halloween fun. Oh, Desert Nana's still here. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and get some kind of red and Maybe a little more purple in that. Just looks like a little bit more magenta. I gotta do this on the desk because I'm just doing a little bit of red. Oh, we gotta do some splatter. Oh, a stencil maybe. Let's see. Just something on the back. We're not really doing too much on the back except maybe some splatters. This is more purple than this. It has more purple in it than red, really. Lightly, just a little bit of color on the words. Oops, got a little too much on there. I can't mess this up because I'm not printing these out and redoing these. I still have 8, 9 more to go. Anyway, however many. I still got a lot of these to do. I don't want to. I don't want to have to recut these out. Okay, so let's put Poe down here in this corner. Oh, let's make sure this is page 4 because I skipped around. Let's make sure. 3, 4. I don't want to get these out of order. Okay, let's do a little bit of splatter. Just a little bit on the page. Now, here's my purple. Uh-oh, Poe. Sorry, Poe. Forgot to cover you up. You probably need some black. I didn't do a stencil on this one. But anyway, I'm liking how the book's looking. Ah! Oh, well, Poe's just going to have a dirty face. What can I say? Poe, Poe. Poe, Poe. I'll do a flip here in just a second. There we go. Need something else up here, a little moon or a little something. Spiders. I don't know what else I got around here. There's another poison. Warning, maybe habit forming. Let's put that up there. Okay, now this needs a little glue. I got these wet. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. Got some ideas for any kind of book you want to do. It doesn't have to be Halloween. It doesn't have to be a Poe. It can be whatever kind of topic or fairy tale or poem. Okay, let's make sure those are nice and glued down. All right, now let's do one last. Let's do. I think I want black. Yeah, let's go. So what's everybody else working on today? Hump day. Happy hump day. I'm going to try to do a couple more videos this week. I don't know when. I'm going to do them, but I want to do a couple more videos so I can get caught up. Okay, that can't go over the edge or it won't flap open. Where's my big scissors? My chat's waiting. So, well, it's probably time to go. If the chat's starting to mess up, guys. All right, let's see. I'm going to try to do a flip real quick for you guys. Maybe I could put another raven in here. We got lots of them. And then maybe a little flap up here, like a little bend, a little messed up little corner like, you know. All right. Everything's kind of damp. So when the paper's damp, if things don't, the glue doesn't want to stick. All right, making a chainmail dice bag. I don't even know what that would be, Judy. Sharon's organizing. Eileen, stream on Friday. We'll see if else is streaming. You know, we still don't know about Vonnie. Okay, so here we go. Let me show you how we got so far. Let me back up. Let me back the camera out. Some anyway. All right, there we go. So we have our Poe book with the raven on it, the little pen nib and the wax seal, and some jewels and stuff all around. And then the book is going to be with the little Poe tag. Somehow I'm going to have that on there. Somehow. I'm not sure yet exactly. But this is going to go in here like this. And then the ribbon is going to go around the corners. And then it's going to have more of the black glitter tulle and along with some of this green tulle. So it's going to be kind of like that. It's going to sit in here, right? The packaging of what's going to look like. It's going to sit in this box. Okay, it's going to sit in the Poe box. Let me take this off now for a minute. So it's getting fluffy, as you can see. It'll be nice and fluffy. Awesome book. Oh, you're welcome, Jersey. Thanks for, and y'all, I haven't been over to Jersey's in a while. I'm sure she's doing some awesome mixed media over on her channel. Okay, so then we're going to flip it open here. Got this page. And then we got page 1. Got the little x-ray there. And then we got this. Okay, there's page 1. And again, I have, sitting on my foot. I have all the pages up to page 11. And there's 18 of them. So I still have to finish doing the last few. Oh. So there's page 1. Here's page 2. And this has got a little tool in it. And then it's got a little, what do you call it? Should I glue it in there? I should stick that out just a little more. A little definition of poet and poems. And then a little bit of the tool in there. And so this is page 3. So I want Poe under every one. Yeah, congratulations to Ray for winning the color book. And then here's page, that was page 2. Here's page 3. I'm kind of curling up the edges like this. I'm liking the way that looks. So I'm kind of flipping them over and kind of folding them up just a little bit. Make it look a little more crunchy. So here's page 3. Here's page 4. I want to add something else in here. I'm not sure yet. Maybe this hand. Yeah, I like that. What about that? That looks good. I'm going to glue that down. Needs a little more glue because this is still moist. The pages are still a little damp. So it's not wanting to stick really well. There we go. That looks good. Page 4. And then again, I'm going to go through and do all the pages color. I'm going to finish that up before I do anything else. Before I do my Inktober, I'm going to go through the whole book and get all the pages based in with the black streaks, some color, and then a few stencils here and there. But I'm really liking it. I like my little mark book. let me show you. Oh, foot. Oh my gosh, I got to quit doing that. Now that who is it that Sherry, whoever it was that said it, that their knee can't do that because of their knee. I bet that's why my knee hurts sometimes. Not very often, but all right. Let me show you my Inktobers real quick again. I started with the Inktober. You're welcome, Eileen. And I'll show y'all what I've got so far. My 15 days. I'll just do it real quick. I just want to get the wet paint off my hands. All right, so I'm going to decide what I'm going to do today. And I might on the 31st, on the last day, I might post Poe as my day 31. He might be my day 31. He's not a movie monster, but because I've done all this work with Poe, I might do him on day 31. So I'm going to show you real quick. Here's my Inktober. This is just my header page. Now, these are not in any order. I mean, they're not in, hang on, guys. I got to move my paint. They're not in the day I post them. Like, this isn't day one. So I'm just going to do a quick flip. And I think I am going to make prints of all these guys. So if anybody likes a specific monster, I'm going to probably make some prints for sale and maybe some stickers. Like, some round stickers of all these. So I might do that. Svengoolie in November. I would do that in November. Predator, King Kong, Cyclops. Thank you, Jersey. Gargoyle. I think the movie was called The Gargoyles, but that's one of the gargoyles. Wolfman, and yes, he looks sad because he was sad in the movie. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Frankenstein, and he wasn't really included in the number of the pages because I did him as a prequel to Inktober. Invisible Man. You're a skier, Judy. Phantom of the Opera. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. And Dracula. Nosferatu. Not Nosferatu. Nosferatu. The thing. Let's see. Was it The Thing from Another World? The Thing from Another World. Gamera, the one that looks like a turtle. That's supposed to be Gamera. They all, that to me, like Godzilla and them, they have some different distinctive things, but that one's Gamera. Yeah, I'm gonna make some stickers. And then this was my extra Frankenstein that I did in case I want to put him in the actual 31 days, because the other Frankenstein I did was like a prequel. He wasn't really part of it, but I already posted him, but not as part of Inktober because I did just did a test, thing. So there we go. That's all my there's my Inktobers and my Poe, my list. I've been scratching it off as I go. I might do Bride of Frankenstein today. Maybe the Mummy. I'm not sure yet. I still have a couple. Still got Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan, and Ghidra, the three-headed. Those are all the Japanese ones. I have those all I can do. So yeah, it's been fun. I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying doing it. So I hope y'all enjoyed doing Poe Day. And congratulations. Where's her book? Congratulations to Ray for winning the Edgar Allan Poe color book. And I guess I should wrap it up, guys. Oh, I will. Y'all will be the first ones to know. I'll have them. They'll be this size. If I sell them as prints, guys, they'll be like this size. They're going to be small. They'll be this size because they're easy to mail. And so this was the size that I sent out. I don't know how many I sent out, 50. I think I sent out 50 of them for supporters of the YouTube channel. But this will be the size, and then the stickers will be like probably about that big, like some round stickers, you know. So that will be that. All right, guys, y'all have a good afternoon. Thanks everybody for being here. You're welcome. Thanks, guys, for being here. Thanks, Mark. All right, guys. Bye bye.